Yes, you should be. It should be recording already, but yes. Yeah. If it doesn't fail, then I have the Facebook.
So before it's live, my whole monitor is the game. Is there a way to minimize and see the Google chat? Uh-huh.
Guys, okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, Gates.
Bye-bye.
Gates is leaving. Bye.
Bye, Gates.
Bye.
Hold on, graphics. Where's
Oh my
turn
God,
off?
I'm freezing.
Turn off full scale? Auto scale?
Yeah, there's a tab.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, cool.
Escape.
Graphics. Okay, so I want to see you guys and then look up the documents if I need to. Okay, you printed some out. And then look up the documents if I need to. Okay, you printed some out. And then look up the documents if I need to.
Okay. Oh boy.
Hi.
Hello.
Hunter was literally asking me this beforehand. No, we don't. Hunter decided he's sitting in what he would call the peace turtle position, but it's
Blue is
no
turtle for me.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
Awesome. Oh, so it's just been getting us like acknowledging what you're saying.
Oh, we have counters.
10 minutes oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's been like, yes, uh-huh.
You sound great. It's only to us.
Oh no. Yeah. I can hear all you guys.
So it's just Cole that's not getting through?
Yeah.
Is that
I can repeat everything that you say if you want.
Okay.
So Cole is saying, "Oh, oh, oh!" He can see a blinky light.
they're like all we hear is laughing?
Yes.
It's like this maniacal track.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have
hey.
just
Hello,
put
everyone.
Cole-
You should be
Oh,
hearing
awesome.
me. I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, excellent.
What's important is the
I got
overlays rule.
confirmation.
All right, they
Okay,
can
yeah.
hear
I
There he
you.
is.
know.
They love it.
I was talking. I said some very beautiful and eloquent things over the last 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So we're just going to, let me check this to make sure everything's good. Awesome. All right. Okay, cool. So, Ella, you disappeared. I wonder.
I disappeared.
There you go. Hey, cool. So I can, and I also just realized I can make it so I can actually talk to you guys. Hello. That was Gates.
Hello.
That's 100% Gates who just fixed that.
Hello.
So, hi everyone. We are going to play a game of Oath this evening. I want to try to remember what I just said. So first of all, I'm happy to be joined by Meeple Lady of Meeple Lady,
Hello.
by Ella of Ella Loves Board Games.
Hi. I have to remember where the camera is.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's like I have to unpin it off me, I think. And then, oh, this is very manual, but we'll go for it. And then I'm also joined by Matt and Hunter from Space Cats and Peace Turtles.
Hey, what up?
Hello.
Hello.
All right, and we are going to be playing a game of Oath. I am not going to be in this game. I will be moderating it, answering rules questions, trying to stay on top of any questions you guys might have on Twitch. And before we get into it, I just wanted to say, share a couple of news items. So first of all, as you can see, hopefully on the feed, our TTS mod now features our beautiful map. This was completed, the actual illustration was completed by Kyle just hours before the arrival of his fifth child. We also have some better placeholder graphics that I bashed together quickly for the backs of the cards. Of course, the UI on the map, none of that's final. We'll be working on that in the future. And this is our TTS mod that we're really happy with. If anyone's interested in the person who built it, I'm happy to provide contact information for them. We are going to be releasing this TTS mod publicly in kind of a demo version where basically it doesn't have the full card list, but it will let you do a lot of the campaign play. And we'll be releasing that alongside a similarly sized P&P on the 28th. So in just a week or so, we'll be putting those things out. And I'll also, of course, have an updated rules document. There might even be some more images in it, and a few other quality of life improvements. So this isn't going to be a teaching stream. Everybody here already knows how to play, but you will get to see the game in action. And what I've done is I've set it up in the kind of default setting where the game will start. Everybody, no matter where you are, has the same basic setup, which is what I have here. I'll take everyone through that in a second. And we're also going to play under the Oath of Supremacy. Now, I know a few people in the comments have been asking us to show games with other oaths, which we definitely will do. In fact, I even kind of prefer the other oaths, but the Oath of Supremacy is just the best one to start with. And because so many people are seeing the game for the first time right now, we want to give them the best place to start. So first, quick tour of the land, and then I'll just sort of talk through the player positions, and we're going to jump right into it. So out here in the cradle, or up here in the cradle, is the Chancellor. In the plains, there's a single card there. Watch out. The Longbows is up in the plains. And then in the provinces, which has the mountains in it, we have the Taming Charm, which is a useful spell for taking magic from the beast suit supply. And then out on the Rocky Coast are the Elders, which is a good way to generate magic. So these are the cards at start. All right, we have, let's see, Ella, Ella was brave enough to take the role of Chancellor.
I'm so scared. I'm not brave at all.
Yeah.
This is my first time playing as a Chancellor.
It's funny, the more I play the Chancellor, the more I find that I am both getting better at it and realizing how crushingly difficult it is to play. So good luck to Ella.
Thanks, Cole.
Matt will be taking
We
the
believe in
role
you.
of yellow, the unnamed yellow, and then we have Hunter as blue. Yes, okay, and Meeple Lady will be playing red. So this is starting at the moment of setup. So Ella, you're going to start by selecting one of 3 cards to play face down onto your cohort, and the other 2 are going to get discarded. And with that, I'm going to turn over this camera to everyone else, and I will zoom in a little bit, although there won't be much to see for a bit, and I'll head over to Twitch and see what's up.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cards. This will take 2 hours or 3 hours to play because I'm looking at the cards.
We do have a copy at PAX South if people are interested in the game. You might have to, I think it's going to be in the first look area. Nick Brockman, one of our star developers here, is going to have it, and you can play it with him.
What happens if I hate my cards?
Oh, then you just have to curse under your breath, but keep it PG.
Okay. I just click on my card to choose it. Double click.
You will hit F to flip it face down, and then put it over here. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Give
And
me a
then the other
second.
two, you'll flip face down and then put in this middle discard pile.
Yep. Okay. I just wondered. So flip. And I can stack them if I just put them on top of each other. Sorry.
Ooh, press F11 to turn off my UI. Oh, no, that's very scary.
How do I stack them on top of
How
each
do I
other?
turn that
Sorry.
off? 1 second. I'm very scared.
Once you
right
pull
now.
them out of your hands, if you pull them off to the side, they'll
Ah,
then form a little
cool.
stack, and you can set them on top of each
All right, I'm
other.
going to go back to that. Press F11 to turn off your UI. I don't think that's true,
How
though.
do you zoom in on your card again?
There you go.
Alt,
The-
the Alt key.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? It's because I bet I am in like this weird game master mode. 1 second. Let me
Okay, it's there.
to my team.
I should have pressed.
All right, here we go. Maybe now.
Great, I forgot my
F11
card now.
will hide my UI.
It's horrible. I don't want to play anymore.
Okay. Click the pointer button. I don't know.
Just to clarify, you have to wait until the 3rd oath until people can play it, right? Like win
Play,
on a vision.
you can still
Oh.
play visions, but you can't win on them.
You can win on them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, excellent. And so now you've played your card, Ella. Matt, have you played yours? You have.
Yeah.
And then you need to select where you want to start, and then discard your cards accordingly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, F12. Well then. Well, that took a very nice screenshot. Oh, you know what? I have to. Okay, F11 does in fact turn off the UI. I have a mechanical keyboard that I recently cleaned, and I'm realizing that all of my F keys are not in the right spot. As
Oh no.
No worries. Now, is there a secret way to look at my cards? Do I have to drag them to my thing again?
If
you have to drag them to
hold-
your hand.
If you hold Alt and then Shift, it'll peek at the underside of a card, which I did not mean to just peek at yours. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to what it was.
That is such a good tip. These guys know.
I see you now. I see you.
That's Alt Shift. I'm taking notes on these good TTS tips. Okay, so we have yellow here. I'm going to kind of bring this zoom in.
Okay.
If you play it solo, do you have to manage a billion characters at the same time? No. There's a single bot. I was working on it today. It will take less than a minute to take its turn, maybe even half a minute once you get the hang of it, and then that's the only thing that you're piloting.
Matt, did you discard? Am I
did.
All right. I'm gonna hang out with Matt.
Let's see here.
No. Okay. Come on.
Yeah. So what's happening right now, and I'll try to be a better narrator, is that during setup, everybody gets 3 cards. You select one that you want to kind of start with, and then the other 2 get discarded depending on where you'd like to start. So for those people, and I'll make this a little cinematic. For those people starting in the mountain, their cards are being discarded to this stack right over here. The Chancellor always starts in the top position of the board, so the Chancellor's pieces will always, or their extra cards will always be discarded there. This essentially seeds the game with its opening cards, so all the players have kind of seen everything.
So I'm the last one to pick discard.
Mm-hmm. And then
Okay.
you can choose any position you'd like to start in, any face-up site, and then we'll discard accordingly.
Okay. Oh, this looks good here. Go here.
Oh yeah, party.
Is that gotta get all the way in? There you go.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
but not that piece. This one. I got you.
Oh, there you go. Okay. And then discard goes into in the middle here.
The hinterland.
Yep, the
The
hinterland.
Hinterland.
There you
It's
go.
over
So
there.
the lowest one.
Yep, I got you.
Oh my gosh.
You're
okay.
fine. You're
Cool.
fine. Okay, great. And now the play begins with Ella.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So you need to start us off.
But okay. Sorry. How do I zoom in on the thing? Yeah. I'm going
yes,
to.
I can.
Oh, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I'm just peeking at your cards while.
Ah.
I'm using this.
I'm
Alt-Shift
gonna, while there are no visions yet out, I'm gonna draw cards. I'm gonna spend 2. So I just click on this. Do I just drag this?
You just.
You can
Sorry,
click
I haven't-
2, yeah. If you're drawing
Yeah.
2 cards, yeah, you just hit that 2 key.
You need
Okay.
to draw them one at a time.
Oh, that's right. So
Yes.
just one.
Yep.
Yeah, but I put my effort at 2, so I know that I'm.
Yep.
Like I put yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, you advance your effort one spot, so you can draw 2 cards either from your discard pile or from the deck.
I'm drawing from the deck. Ugh,
Okay.
This is dangerous. Okay. I just click. So 1.
Maybe not.
Maybe
I
not.
would just drag it back.
Why is all the hands there?
Oh, we're
All-
just waiting patiently.
No, here. I'm drawing from the deck. So 1. Do I just double click on it?
I don't know if
It's not
double-clicking does
working.
anything.
It doesn't work. Sorry,
Here,
my thing is
We
not working.
can right click and then deal 1, 2, yeah. So there's 1.
Oh yeah, there you go. That also works.
and
Oh,
then
no, I clicked on a thing. Okay.
You can get a second one, boom, like that.
Okay, cool.
Oh, thank
That will
you.
work. And then Ella will select one of those 2 cards that she would like to play.
I actually want to
Pablo, I have
spend
not.
2 effort. So that's times 2, right? So I get 4.
Oh, you need to
right?
spend. If you're spending 2 effort, you're drawing 4 cards. So we need to adjust.
Oh,
this effort.
sheesh. There's a vision there anyway. So,
Yep. So that'll be your 3rd draw.
yeah. How do I? I'm sorry.
I'll deal it
It
again.
says
Fine.
that. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
All right. So a view of.
At least I.
Whoops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
make
a
it harder
bad
for you
cameraman.
people to draw cards.
This is a little peek at what Ella drew for the audience at home, who will not be sending private DMs to the players.
Okay. I will. What are the cards in these things? That's in blah, which is horrible, which is that. Who fixed these cards? They're all, I don't like them. All right, I'll choose this one.
Okay. And so Ella will play the wayside, and you can just drop it there. It'll auto-rotate. I got you. All right. Then, Ella, you will collect a single favor from the Hearth Bank. Got that. Those 2 cards get discarded right there. You got it. And I just realized that you forgot to take your influence. So you should, I'm just going to go ahead and pay you your influence right now. I always get so excited to play on the first turn. There's like a very high frequency that I miss the influence phase because I'm just pumped about the cards. What does the Rocky Coast do? The Rocky Coast is connected to all other coasts. So if you're traveling from coast to coast, it's just an effort. Most of the land abilities change the geography of the game. I'll be writing about those tomorrow, actually. All right. So there's the card that Ella played, the Wayside Inn, which allows you to gain some effort back by by spending favor. Okay. Ella, you have a second action. Did it get really quiet?
Did we lose her?
Did we lose Ella?
No. Oh no.
Oh no, Ella.
Ella?
All right.
I only see 3 people now.
Okay, here's what we're
Oh,
going to
dear.
do. I'm going to pilot Ella until she gets back.
Okay.
This is the Game Master's privilege. Okay, what's the story here? I'm going to... So we're under Oath of Supremacy. I want to be taking over sites. Oh, she's back.
Sorry, I'm back.
No worries.
back.
I was just about to take your second action for you, so by all means.
Okay, so my second action is... Oh, it's so hard to see stuff. All right. I'm going to muster. How about that?
Yeah, muster away. So... yeah, Apollo here. You know what? I'll quiet my Slack on my computer. That's a good idea. So, can you take the same minor action more than once in a turn? Sometimes. Usually what will happen is when you put resources on a minor action, you can't then use that card again this turn. So, Ella, how much are you spending to muster?
Let's spend 2. How about that?
I'll pay it. Which suit are you going to pay?
Ugh, good lord. I'm gonna pay. Sorry, I'm gonna put. So when you muster, sorry,
Yep, you're good. I'll just put that back.
my thing is slow. Please, I'm gonna play.
Oh, you can't muster there. You're not there.
Where am I? Sorry.
You're at the top.
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. No, I dragged it wrong. All right, there, sir.
Okay. You're gonna muster you're gonna muster 2, so you'll get 4 guys.
Okay, longbows. Okay.
Yep, I gotcha.
I'm sorry, I forgot how to zoom. How do you zoom again?
You zoom by using your cursor wheel if you have a cursor wheel,
Okay.
and if you don't, then probably Matt or Hunter knows.
I know. I have a. No, I saw it now. All right.
Okay.
It's very hard to see the
All right.
things.
Apologize for this camera work.
No worries.
No. Well, you're not enjoying my jerky roller coaster of a Twitch stream. Okay, so that is Ella's turn. At the end of her turn, she'll do cleanup. So these 2 favor on the longbows. Move to the
We'll
order
go back to the
stack.
seat.
Yep. We'll get those over there. And then so that's cleanup, and then her turn is done, and it passes over to yellow.
Okay.
Matt.
So my card here, I can reveal more or less at any time, right? Because
Yep.
that's going to happen right away.
You certainly can, but not during your influence. So it's during your action phase.
After the
I
action
have to reveal it
phase.
at the thing. I don't get to
Yeah,
use it
you
this
can't
first
cash
time.
in.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
I see.
all copies will only come with a blank white mat. Sorry.
Oh, shift. So, okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay. They will believe you, Cole, and
Yeah,
you will
I'm
get
kidding, I'm
comments.
I think I'm gonna start off. Well, I guess first I need to claim some influence. I need to take some stuff. Where do I pull from again? I'm here, so I pull from.
From
All right,
that,
from
Arcane?
that card. Yep, it has to be from the arcane stack.
this one.
Yoink.
Sorry, I haven't memorized the names of the thing. I'm like triangle.
And then actions. I'm gonna run away from Hunter.
Yep, get out.
Get away
Bye.
from him.
Okay.
I'll miss you,
Come-
bud.
I'm just gonna come in here. But do I want to come like all the way?
Oh.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I am gonna do it. Yeah, I'm sticking
Okay.
with that. I'm sticking with that.
There you go. You found the desert.
Oh,
desert.
desert. That's good.
There you go.
Yeah, the desert, which is a 1 capacity card, as you can see. Placeholder art right now. The desert has a suit affiliation. It's affiliated with the nomads. So if you rule it, you get additional popular support equal to their stack. So that symbol in the bottom left is used just for popular support.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to.
So that costs you 2 effort. Matt.
Right. And then I really wanted to muster
No,
here,
it's
but
weird.
I can't muster until there are cards here, right? There's nothing.
You ain't got nobody to pay
Yeah.
favor.
Not nobody to pay.
You got to pay somebody
Mhm.
for them boys.
I guess I better. I should have drawn first. That's okay.
Mhm.
I'll do the pay. I'll do the play action. So I'll draw some stuff from the thing. I'm only gonna do.
Oh, and
One.
the penalty is 1 because the first vision has been seen.
Right.
Yep.
So,
You are
Because
welcome.
Because of Ella.
because of Ella. Let's be real.
So it costs me 2 just to do.
And you
It's
are
weird
you
to
are
have 2
spending
actions.
effort. You are spending effort to do that.
Right. 1, 2, and I'll draw
It's 4
1.
cards. Yep. 1.
Maybe. Yep, there
1,
it
2,
goes.
3. Look at the many
more.
soldiers I have.
Yeah, you're gonna need them, I think.
Alrighty. And then
I'm
I
nervous. I'm
will-
representing all of Australia.
And did you draw 4 cards, Matt?
Because of the
Oh,
penalty,
because
I
of the
only draw
penalty,
2.
you only drew 2. Okay, good.
And so then I'm gonna go ahead and I can play this one at my site here. So I think I'm gonna do
Let me look at the suits. So that one.
this one. Boop, like that.
If you draw from the discard piles, you don't have any penalty.
Oh,
cool,
okay.
great, Yep.
Oh yeah, I should have drawn from the discard. That was
Yeah.
silly. Oh well.
Don't worry about it. You played the garrison.
Either way, I
Excellent.
feel all right with this because now I played it and I can place 1 warband.
No, you don't rule
No,
anywhere.
I don't rule yet. I don't rule yet.
You could play
Settle
that card
down,
face
settle down.
down. You could play that card face down, and then you could attack the desert and then play it to try
I
to
see.
get its benefit. But
Well, that's. I guess my only option left is to just go ahead and campaign against the desert now.
sure, why not? There you go. Okay, so the desert has no defenders, so you will start highly advantaged in this little fight. I usually put the dice on the cards themselves so you can see how many dice you're rolling, which is just 1. And here's your dice. So go ahead and take that roll. When you
Make you good.
There you go. R is the magic roll button. Ooh, that's the horrible roll.
That's really great.
That's horrible.
Times 2.
Well.
One.
There you go. So the times 2 means he would need to
Yay.
kill 2 of his own friends to advance up
To
this
succeed.
track. I will go ahead and zoom down here so you can see. He had this
Vouch.
advantage. He rolled the -2, which means he could still win, but it would cost 2.
2
Oh
war
my
bands.
Two.
And he does not have that to spend and have enough to then garrison the site.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that is
which
a
is
lost
sadness. Yeah, sadness.
A failure. A failure all around. A failure.
action. Okay.
I suppose I'll clean up
That was your third action, so you're doing cleanup. There's nothing left to clean up.
there.
So we go on to Hunter.
Awesome. I'm gonna take a buck, and it's got to be from the
The
wizard
wizards.
triangle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard triangle. Lend me their bucks. Thank you. I will. I think I will first muster here, and I'll pay $2 to the triangular wizards, and I'll grab
Oh, thank goodness.
4 boys. They're my new best friends. Their names are Edgar and Gary. And Durkin.
Don't name them. You'll miss them later.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll get too attached. And I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go and flip over this guy. So that's flipped, but that didn't cost me anything. That was just nothing.
Oh, I didn't put my thing on my whatever. It's fine. We're fine.
That's
Everything's fine.
that's binding, Matt. You can't flip it now. This is a serious game. Tournament game.
I'm fine. You can flip it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I will
That
obey
cost-
the
that
rules.
cost me
But if you win, it's an asterisk.
I don't want
win.
the scourge of the that beyond me. I won't. I've already alt shifted once, so
I will. I'll play as well. And what were we? So if I draw this vision card,
You can draw right through it. You can keep drawing. It doesn't interrupt you unless you draw it from the deck, from the main deck.
But then I know,
cool.
but I know one of them's a vision card,
Yeah.
so that's how cool is that? I guess. It's fine.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll take 2 from this guy.
Enjoy that vision. I know
and you-
what it
and-
is.
Hunter, you're hovering over that deck and just pressing 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I do it.
Oh my god, the magic of TTS is unfolding.
Be super careful. Be super careful when you do that too, though, because if you hit the 2 1s too close to each other, it'll do 11, and well, that will draw 11 cards.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
that's
So-
not-
So
Seriously?
definitely put a pause in between.
yeah.
All right, and then so I will discard one and then play the other.
Mhm.
But what if I don't really like either of them? What about that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Welcome to my world.
Do I just? Can
Oh,
I
yeah, I never
discard both?
discarded.
You have to
Essentially?
play.
I have to play something, or can I discard it?
You can
Then
discard.
pick. I can discard. Okay. So I will discard in this order.
Wow, nobody likes the
wants that
vision,
vision.
You know what? I'm just gonna be straightforward. Is because I don't understand the rules surrounding that. That's the thing I understand the least. So
Ooh,
I'm not
okay.
going to do that.
He's revealed a bit of information.
So my play action was a complete waste. But I'm gonna do a campaign.
Don't be hard on
Again.
yourself.
I'm gonna do a campaign against the Chancellor.
Mhm.
For,
Oh!
wait. Well, hold up. Am I? If an attacker declares a spoil for this site or a pawn or privilege here, -1
Yeah,
advantage.
not a good place to do that.
I don't know. I think you should go for it. I think you should take both the mountain and the rocky coast. Go with
Well,
it.
And
that I have
I
to-
also
Oh, has
remembered
a
no
penchant for
takesies,
chaos.
backsies. Let's go.
All right. All right. Cole said I have
Fight,
to. So I
fight.
will.
No, I think
I'm
it's
gonna-
reasonable.
I'm going after those mountains.
All right, you want another
and,
spoil?
You know, I'm not going to go for the Rocky Coast as well because
Okay.
it feels greedy what I'm doing already. You know.
I'm just saying, if you win the rocky coast, you will score this turn.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
All right.
Why
no,
are you
Howard.
helping him, Cole?
Let's do it.
Cole.
Don't
bigger
worry,
the
don't worry.
room.
I got you. I got good advice. So first advantage is 3-1. You've got 2 against the Chancellor's 2 against your 6. So we're starting
6.
starting happily. The advantage will go down 1 because of the mountains terrain effect, which I will display for the people at home here. Not that. This thing. Okay, now go ahead and take that roll.
Okay. I'm going to roll them real dramatic.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
That's a
Good.
very good roll for you.
That was
I hate you.
Oh my God.
So kill one of your guys, and then you're good.
So I got to kill a guy. Goodbye.
So he
That is
sacrifices a guy to
ridiculous.
push him up there on the track, and then half of these warbands are removed, and the other half is returned to Ella, who can put it in her cohort or in the plane. So that's up to you, Ella. You can choose where this person goes.
It
And
goes
now
on
I
my
can-
cohort.
Okay, put him over there.
Very cool.
I'm sorry, I messed up your cohort.
And then I can
That's
garrison in each, right?
Yep, you can, and you could deploy more than one if you wanted to. There are reasons why you
Ooh.
might want to do that. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
I don't like what's
The
happening.
roll was a 0-0.
wow.
Yeah, I hate this. What the hell is this game? Oh, sorry. No cursing.
All right. Also, we can use the turn marker thing, which I realized I had the whole
Oh,
time. I'm
it's
gonna
my
pass my turn to Meeple Lady.
Okay, so I had a question. If he didn't spend influence or favors there, and it was my turn, and since I'm sitting there, then I would have been out of luck, right?
Correct, but because he
he did it.
recruited there,
Yeah.
they're a little
Then
bit
I
in
have
favor.
something. Okay, so I'll grab one. Oops.
You cannot campaign against a face-down site. Twitch user.
Okay. There you go. So
Oh
from
yeah,
my
they score points at the end of the round. Blue. Let's go over. Gonna zoom over here. So I haven't even been keeping track of this. So Ella scored a point on her turn, and then Blue also scored a single point on his turn.
Oh.
Yeah, this
We're on
is
the
not
first.
good.
Yeah, we're on the first turn, so a single point is being scored.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Okay, so 2 effort. Then
And
draw
yes,
some cards.
Next stream, I will set up nice cameras. We'll make it look real fancy. One other thing I'll say about this TTS mod, same person who built the very nice Pax Smear mod. So we're hopefully going to be improving and expanding the cool things that it does later
Okay.
on.
So I spent 2 effort to draw 2 cards. Right?
2 effort to draw 2 cards from the deck.
Yes.
That is correct. Yep, that's right.
Okay, that went there.
Mhm.
2. Okay, then draw the next card.
Oh,
What happened there? That was sweet.
It's a-
that was interference. Okay.
Yeah.
No one
Sorry,
claims
yeah.
Tabletop Simulator is an especially
So I'm on
well
8,
run
right? This was on 8.
Yeah. That should be on 5 of the second track. I had to pause for a second. All right, let me show you. I'll let you guys see the cards that Meeple Lady drew.
Okay.
And
So then I can
this
play
one.
one to my thing.
Yes.
There you go. And this guy, flip
What
over.
is this battle plan over here? Shift effort.
And then I drop him off back over here.
Yep, you drop them off right here. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And Meeple Lady has played the warning signals, which is when she's in a battle as a defender and she's defeated, she basically gets a free travel action. She can move anywhere.
So
Useful,
leave me alone.
Yeah,
people.
useful thing to happen. She does have to activate it. You'll see it has a cost of 1 favor on the left to use it, so she has to know that she has to prepare for the fact that she might lose a battle, but very good card.
Okay.
Okay, and now you have another 2 actions in front of you.
Okay. And how many efforts to move to that middle one there? Just one?
2 effort. If
2
you're
effort.
Moving
Okay.
within the provinces, it is 2 to go anywhere.
There you go. So move this guy over. There you go. Then it flips.
Yep, it flips, which I will flip. There you go.
Okay.
Hey, it's the Lush Coast. Okay, so
Wow.
this is important. The Lush Coast, you can if you're traveling to another coast, it only costs 1 instead of 2.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh,
these 2 coasts
very
are connected
nice.
to one another, and you can save an effort by moving between them.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
for-
that looks fun.
For folks
It's
just
not
kind
that
of
that-
joining in, we will be releasing this mod publicly, hopefully on the 28th or sooner.
Okay. Well, not quite sure yet exactly, but that looks fun. I'm going to move over. Ding. And
All right.
spend 1 effort.
There you go. Good place to
There
be.
you go.
And
Oops.
that is the end of your turn. We do cleanup. There is none to be done. We check to see if you can score. You do not rule the most sites. So we're good.
Your turn.
The turn is over. All right. It's
Everyone's
now
doing
the
a
second
better
turn of the
job.
game. No
I'm
one
trying to-
has won.
Yeah. No one won yet. Okay. I'm just trying to remember. Circle is
Circle can
diamond
go.
is
Circle can go anywhere. Diamond
Anywhere.
is on your cohort. Rectangle
cohort.
is on the board.
and I can only fit my card during my action phase, not my
Yes,
influence phase.
that's
Okay.
right.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Look, I have no effort, so I'm gonna rest.
Mhm.
Let's rest. Okay. And for my it's weird to only have 2 actions. So for my second action, I'm going to move in the cradle to the other side. Okay.
There you go. All right.
How do I flip that? Just
F,
F.
yep.
F.
Oh, look at that.
There you
Another-
That's
Oop.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
Who's driving the
I
bus?
got you. I'm gonna lie.
Let's do this all day.
Yeah.
So
That
it's
is
another Baron Coast.
that's another
it's
coast.
actually pretty good.
yeah. So
Oh, that's
all,
nice.
I like that.
yeah. So there is
This
like a
is made-
little
this is
highway that's
made
going to be
cheap.
very helpful for the Chancellor. And then move your pawn over here.
Oh.
All right. Chancellor can take any minor actions that she might want to take if she has any. You could, for instance, cast the Taming Charm, Ella. If you did this, because remember,
Yeah.
oh wait, you don't rule it anymore. Never mind. You
No,
can't, you
I
can't
did
cast
not.
the Taming Charm anymore.
Because he took it.
Yep, never mind. Forget what I said.
Sorry.
Yeah, you'll be sorry later.
Ella, if you wanted to, that card you're holding onto face down, you could play it now if you want it,
Yeah, that would be good.
because it's
I
playing a
f-
face down card is a minor action.
Yeah. So I'll put it there. I'll flip it. F. There you go. And
Oh yeah, that's a good card. Oh, this card can only be played
your only-
at your cohort.
oh yes, because it's diamond.
It's a
Sorry, I
diamond.
didn't look.
No, you're fine.
Did Ella forget to influence?
She might have.
Did you get your?
I
income?
did. No, I did not. Thank you very much.
Yeah, take a buck from either order or.
I
hearth.
was here.
Yep. So
Yeah.
either one of those suits.
From here, please.
Someone asks what a PMP is. Oh, someone's already answered the question. I will try to stay more current. Okay, that is the end of Ella's turn.
Thank you.
Oh dear. All right.
All right.
Only 2 actions.
I know
My
it's
dude.
tough. You gotta get crafty. It's all right. I imagine you're going to be starting to make some good offers to people. Get them to help.
Yellow was ready to hear some offers. Things didn't go well.
You're the one who picked at my cards, right?
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's already like you're on.
But
You're
now
on
it's
team.
revealed. Now I know nothing. All right, there's my thing. I want to reveal this because I didn't do it last time. And I'm here.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh yeah, that's a good card.
Ooh.
Let me look.
So would you have revealed that at the end of your previous card turn?
I would have, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It didn't really affect what income I took this turn, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
So take
So-
her influence if you haven't yet.
I did. Yeah, I
Oh,
took
good.
one.
Excellent.
And I think I need to muster
Mm.
and then campaign.
It's just going to be more armies for Ella.
Yes, come to the
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
side.
All right.
Pay 2?
Yeah, why not?
2.
So that's
2.
4.
Enjoy.
And okay, so actually, the one this I'm not playing this card. I'm activating actions on this card, right?
Correct. You're not. You're at.
Yeah. Either way, so I get 4.
Mhm.
They're all there. Yep.
Yep.
1, 2,
And
3,
then
4.
you
And-
can.
Now I need to try again.
Yes, you do.
at this here place. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and campaign.
You want 1 side or 2, or 3?
Hmm.
Oh, I realized I should have
can
done
go-
something else.
You can
Anyway,
go for 3.
You could go for 3. You could. Yeah, I think 3 is the
If
max.
I tie the leader, does that count for me getting the oath? Do I
No,
only need to do
no.
2, or do I need to do 3?
You need to do
surpass.
3.
You
If
need to
you
do
want to
more.
get the points. If you want to get the points, you don't have to
But
though.
if I do 2, I at least block him from getting more, unless he.
Unless he does something, you have it.
Yeah,
You
all
have
I
it
gotta do
correct.
is win that one fight.
Yeah, and I don't.
Already,
know how I win.
I'm a bruiser.
You know what? Because of that comment, let's bring it on. Throw down. I'm
ah,
attacking all 3. 1, 2, 3.
all 3 are good. Look.
I'm not afraid
Wow.
of anything.
Not afraid of anything.
Mm.
Maybe I should have mustered one more. Oh well.
You're fine. Roll 2 zeros.
All right, so with these 3 sites, I've got my 3 spoils here ready to go. Nothing else before combat, I guess.
Well, it's -1, right? Because I'm in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait.
Or is it 3 to 1? Or is it like
You are. Wait. Let's be clear. So you are campaigning in the desert, in the coast, and then this other coast.
yeah?
Okay.
Are you
perfect.
serious?
I wanted to go for the mountain.
Well,
This is
you
like
can't go for the mountain.
kamikaze.
Yeah, you can't go for the mountain because you need to be adjacent to a blue spot. So like you can only target like the non-player.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, you can't target blue.
Beans. All right, yeah, we'll do those 3 then. It's
Okay.
fine.
Well, here are your dice.
Oh my
Great.
goodness. Okay. Look at you.
And
what is
you are at a 3 to 1 because the defender has nothing.
Nobody anywhere.
Yep. So that's good.
Great. Well, it wasn't good last. It didn't work out last time. Ha! Hey.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's,
This is
very
very
That's
good.
not
Okay,
bad.
so here's
Yeah,
the
that
result.
could've-
I'll zoom in here.
Sacrificial lamb, back up, boom.
Yep.
who's that guy?
And then
Couldn't
I
attack the hinterland coast because it is currently owned by blue.
Right. But now I can go, boop, doop, and doop.
And bidoop. I don't like this. When is my turn?
So
It's
that
all right.
was.
Now you just
There
have
was
to
a
convince him to
muster,
join.
there was a campaign, and now we need to do something, don't we? There's like no cards anywhere that I am.
Put a card here.
you can
would
play
be good.
cards.
Be
Yeah.
the cards that you want to see in the
Er,
world.
Yeah, let's do a play and let's get some stuff out here on the deck.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna do it from here, so I exhaust 1.
You want wait? Where are you drawing from? Sorry. You can't draw from there because you're
From
not
here.
in there.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
from
just
there.
pointing.
You're
at the
from
line.
here.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be drawing 2 cards.
Or
If you
one.
exhaust 1. All right.
Okay, and boop.
There you go. So
Everybody's scoring points. Good lord.
You
let's-
gotta
Be
that's
aggressive.
strange.
play something here.
Matt has drawn some interesting cards.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, you can see. I'm like, what are they?
Well,
Please tell us.
Just don't. Whatever you do, don't look at Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, I'm cheating. I should switch this off. I have a
I
Facebook.
turned mine off
Yes,
a little bit.
that is
too.
correct.
This is not a good idea. This is a weird timing for this.
You can move the big thing. That's hilarious.
People have been asking us why the box is so big, and there's a reason for it.
Yeah,
Mm,
I
I guess I'll play this.
Well, if they can make a giant plastic Cthulhu, we can make a giant wooden pawn.
Travel to any site with a box card. Cool.
All right, so that was my third action. So clean up. Doop.
Yep, that money goes over there.
Now-
Excellent. Oh, goes
right.
into that suit. You got it. All right, excellent. That takes it over to Hunter.
Okay. So, let's do influence. I have a matching cohort, so I can take a magic token. Right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take one,
Ooh, all right.
and then I'm gonna use my minor action with this alchemist to spin this magic token. Goodbye. Didn't really need to bring it over here. And I'll take 3 favor from wherever I want.
Wherever you want.
From beasties.
There you go. So while he's collecting that favor, somebody asked if the TTS will support the legacy elements of the game. So back here, you'll notice, the astute viewer will notice this bag, which contains the card archive and all of the elements not in play. And right now it supports the legacy element just fine because you can clean up the game and then you can use those to change the deck. Eventually, we would like to add some scripts that will allow you to do a lot more things, automate some of the cleanup, and provide some little quality of life things. But you know, I've been running a TTS game with my friends, and we just have a saved TTS game that has played a bunch of rounds on it, and we just pass around the save file.
Oh, I forgot to. I had 3 territories at the end of my turn. So
Oh
I
yeah,
fulfilled
all that work you did.
all the things that I did.
Okay, I'm gonna muster and spend one. Oh dear! Wow.
No, yellow can't play a pawn to a card to a site he wasn't at. Did you do that illegally, Matt? Those forest
sure did.
paths. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of him being there, but that's not correct. Should I just go ahead and say I did it here instead? And then
That's good. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Good catch, Twitch.
Yeah, I confused my warband with my pawn.
That's fine.
Oh, that was kind of dumb the way I did that. Anyways, now I'm gonna rest.
There you
That's
go.
my second action. And is it even worth traveling? Guess I could.
I did something dumb too. I'm at space without a card. Ugh.
Oh wait, no, I definitely should
Rookie
not.
mistake.
Yeah,
I'm just
but-
gonna.
yeah. You might have a good turn, Ella, coming up. I think.
I'm just stressing out Chancellor. Chancellor
I'm
with
gonna
only one.
I can end my turn early, right? I don't have to take all 3 of my
That is
actions,
correct.
right?
And
All right, I'm
sometimes
done.
it's not a bad thing to do at all. Okay, you're good. That's cleanup. It's back to Meeple Lady for her second
Okay.
round.
How many warbands did I start with? I'm afraid I might have knocked one out.
You start with 2, and have you mustered
Okay.
yet? No, I don't think so.
I have
No,
not.
you're okay. Yeah.
You're
That's
good.
good. Okay. So I can get one of the 2 influence. Can I get these types of influence here? Because I'm here, right? So then I grab one of these. Elders, whatever the turquoise one. Favor?
Those
No.
are the nomads, but you can call them what you'd like.
Okay, and so since I'm here, then I can grab one of those favors. Or do I have to match it with one of... Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. It matches.
Yes.
Yes, because I have a card that matches there. Okay.
Yes. So you take 2.
Oh,
take
because
two
I have 2 of them?
Yes, because it matches, so you take 2.
Yeah, they really like you.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to spend that minor action and spend 2 to
Yep.
take a magic.
Take a magic. There you go. And that magic will come from this bag. So I got you. There it is.
Okay. So that was my Oh, that's a minor action, so I didn't really.
That's nothing. Your turn is just starting.
Okay. I want more warbands and I want them out
That's
there.
a nice card. I'm in the wrong places.
So,
Take 2F from the supply.
okay. Now
Blum, blum, blum.
Can I attack him here?
Yes, you may. So you can initiate a battle against blue.
Okay.
And then you could attack multiple blue things. But you've only got 2 warbands, so it's probably best to start small.
Okay. So I'll just attack this one spot here.
Yeah. So then the way this works is your military advantage. You have a 2-to-1. You have 2 to his 1.
Okay.
And you will roll a single die, and you can just pick up that die and then hit R. There you go. Ooh, very bad.
Ooh.
That is not
That
going
was
to work.
the worst. Okay.
That's horrible. While
Now-
they're rolling zeros.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to, you have another. You could battle again and take another roll.
Sure.
Yeah.
You are only going to win this fight on a roll of a 0 or a ×2, so this is a 50-50 throw for you.
Sure, let's do it.
Another option is flipping the table.
I'm not gonna. Nope.
Oh, am
Not
I getting?
good.
Oh,
Okay, so that didn't work.
Yeah, so you have two. You actually have an option here. So she on the second fight, she rolled a -1. Whoa, hit spacebar. She rolled a -1. So her advantage went from 2-to-1 down to 1-to-1. Now, Meeple Lady's got 2 warbands, so she could spend both of them to win the fight.
to win.
What would happen is this single piece would retreat and would run away.
Sure.
But you would have to kill both of your warbands. So you may
Do it.
So just put them out here.
Yes.
Yep, and then
That's fine. I don't
Hunter,
care about
you can
them.
put this warband wherever you like,
Okay.
on any legal spot. So in your cohort or in back to the mountain.
Okay. So for my third action, I'll just rest. We'll start all the way back over, right? Yep. There you go. And I think that's it.
All right.
Okay. How do you end my turn? Where's that button?
Clean up.
Oh, clean up. Sorry.
I got you. It was
Do
Okay.
clean up, you're good. And then we will advance the turn track.
Okay.
And now I don't get points. Curses.
Yep, no points to get. But look at this weird 3-way tie. All right, Ella, take
Trying
your.
so hard.
So Ella will
I
get
know,
no
I know, I know.
influence. Ella, are you going to make any offers of citizenship? Are you going to try to recruit anybody here?
Yeah, maybe. Yellow. I'm sorry. I'm bad with
That's
What can I
max.
offer? Yeah.
So you are allowed to offer your magic, your favor, and your prestige. You have 5 prestige points. You've got a few favor over there and 1 magic.
Yeah. I will offer you 1 prestige. Do you want to take over?
No, but I would do it for
Do it for
3.
magic. For
I would
3.
I would do 3 prestige.
That's a good.
How about-
That's a good deal.
How about 2? Okay. 3
Well,
prestige.
I mean, I don't need it.
Yeah, okay, go
Then
for
you're
it.
only
go
one
for it,
below
go
me.
for
You
it.
got a whole turn
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get back up.
Yeah, you're right. Go for it.
Okay.
I'm a benevolent leader.
One thing I'll say about this TTS module is all of the snap points are locked to the table and not the boards.
Oh yeah.
So be careful when you flip your player boards over not to change their position.
Okay.
I have just converted Matt here to his citizen side.
Oh.
And he had 2 warbands in his cohort, which are going to get replaced by Chancellor warbands. And I'll let you put those in their correct position.
Very good. So now I own the coast. I own.
Yeah, no, you certainly do. So these
Yep.
warbands as well are going to become purple warbands.
We're crushing it suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly
Yeah.
it's looking very.
I know.
very
I
scary.
like now.
Yeah. Okay, so and Ella's turn has just begun. Now, one thing I'll note while she's scheming is over here on the prestige track. In order to get him to side with her,
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Ella transferred 3 prestige points, so she went from 5 to 2, and then Matt's victory point marker fell off the victory track and is now here on the prestige track. So if purple wins the game, Matt will in fact win because you refer to the prestige track. Now there are always 3 ways of earning prestige. You can cast 2 magic, which you will then get back. So it's like a little battery. You could, if you had 4 magic, you could just get an income of 2 prestige a turn. You could spend 3 favor. That favor is spent 1 here, 1 here, 1 here to the top 3 banks. And then lastly, whenever you take over a new site that you didn't previously control, you get a point because the Empire is bloodthirsty. These tracks, by the way, are infinite. I have little +10 markers on the back of these tokens.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Okay.
so Ella, you've got
Now
your
it's my turn.
strategy.
Yep, I'm gonna go to the coast. So I only spend 1 effort to go to the rocky coast.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna move my effort. Hello, move. There you go. So I'm there. Oh, I picked up the blue. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
So I'm gonna pick up the purple. Come on.
What? No,
And I'm gonna
Other coast.
there. Thank you. And I'm gonna campaign.
All right,
Okay.
excellent. So
Just to double check, Ella, did you take your influence again? I just
no,
I
wasn't
did not
paying
have
attention.
anything.
She
Any
started
card here.
at the
So
Oh, you were
Burn
yeah.
here. That's right.
Coast.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so Ella has moved out to the Rocky Coast. Now she has 2 targets. She can target Meeple Lady, or she can target the Rocky Coast itself. If she targets Meeple Lady, the only thing that she can take as a spoil is Meeple Lady's position. And so if she wins the fight, she gets to move Meeple Lady anywhere.
But I get to choose, right? Because
If you spend a buck on your warning signals, then you get to choose.
okay.
But you probably want to take the site. I don't know.
Yes.
I'll stop backseat driving.
No, I'll take the site because garrisoning a site
Yeah.
it earns you prestige. So I'll do that. All right. So I'm gonna roll 1 thingy-ma-thing. How do you do that again? Just pick it up in R.
Pick it up in R. Oh, yep.
Big.
And then hit.
Or you have to let go before it'll do it. So
Ah, okay.
you let go, now hit R.
Boom.
Oh yeah, you have to. Sorry, hover over it. Oh, look at you, Ella.
There you go.
Excellent. So
Oh,
you went out right. No one dies.
Victory!
You may drop off any number of your cohorts to take control of the Rocky Coast.
Oh my god, how many? I have 5. Let's. Oh, I can click on it and say 2. How do you pick up more than?
Oh,
That
so
will
that- if
not
you-
work on the PC.
Okay.
With the wooden
That's
ones,
fine.
though, if you're clicked on one and then you right click on another, you can kind of like pick up a little stack.
Cool. Oh my god, is that me? I know.
That was me.
Say-
Sorry, I was touching your meeple.
Got it. How many should I put here? Yeah. Stop touching my meeples, looking at my cards. What's up with you?
I'm on your team now. It's all part of
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put maybe 3. I had 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did the other one fall? Yeah.
Purple.
think
It's
the
like
other-
right in the middle there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
this
That's
one
good.
is-
Everything's
Yeah.
good.
I'm not cheating. I had 2 left. I think it's just hard grabbing stuff.
I know. Don't. Yeah. It's no worries.
And so I gain a prestige.
Yep. Okay. Excellent. So Ella gains a prestige. Now, one thing I'll note here is that ties and oath on victory track stuff are always friendly to the newcomers. So Ella is up by a nose, to use the old like weird German expression in those old German games. Okay. So that was your second action. Ella's turn is now done. Cleanup. There's no cleanup to do, so we move right on to Matt. Citizen Matt.
All right, Citizen Matt wants to claim some influence. I am
I might pop out for a bit. I'll come back.
Oh yeah,
Give me a sec.
and while you pop out, I will give you some points as well.
Yes, thank you.
And then
I'm
I'll
at an
note-
order location, and I have this card that can be treated as an order, so I can gain 2 from order. Is that correct?
Yes.
Am I reading that card right?
Yep, that's exactly
Okay.
right. So he's using
and
the acting troupe to pretend like they're knights or something.
I will. I'll rest because that's becoming a problem, and then it seems I don't really need to worry about prestiging until it's like for the win. So, when I move to the hinterlands, I can move to one of the new locations, right? I don't have
Yep,
to go to the Rocky
that's
Coast
right.
first. Okay, cool. I will. Let's see if I move.
Okay, I'm
then
back.
Maybe I get
Hello.
something good revealed.
Hello. I hope no shenanigans happen.
No shenanigans. I just gave you
No
a point.
shenanigans yet.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna do 2 effort to come down here.
Okay. And it's the mine.
Ooh, here we go.
The mine
middle.
is
Found.
a good place to be. So here, I'll show everybody the power of the mine in a second. So the
And I love
mine, when you discover it,
Oh.
you stack it with favor points, and then as a minor action, you can spend 2 effort to take a favor from the card.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
So it doesn't cost an action, just costs effort.
Okay.
Mm.
So so far on my turn I've rested and I've moved. My path to prestige are all minor actions as well, right? Or
That's
is
right.
that a timing?
Yep, it's all
great,
minor
great.
actions as well.
So I'm currently at 3. I could only do it twice.
Now, Cole, you've explained how to get citizen. How do you boot them out?
That's a great question. How do you boot out somebody? So
Not that I'm planning to.
Sure.
Asking
So
for a friend.
there are 2 ways one leaves. So the first way is as a citizen. If you're tired of being a citizen, you can leave by spending favor equal to the amount of warbands you have. So if Matt wanted to leave, he's got 2 Imperial warbands on his board. If he spent $2 at the start of his turn, he could just flip his board over. Matt, when you flip to your citizen side, you should also have rested.
Oh, then I didn't have to do the rest at the beginning of this action.
There you go.
Okay.
Ah,
So
cool.
now
So you have an extra action.
So I have an
whenever
extra
you flip a board, you always get
This
kind of a free
changes
rest out of the
everything.
deal. So the second and the more important thing for you, Ella, is how do you kick out a citizen?
Yes.
So every player has a popularity, and their popularity is a function of the cards on their cohort. So Matt has an arcane card and a beast card. And so each one of those is worth popularity to Matt equal to the amount of coins in their bank. So going over here to the banks, the arcane bank has 4 and the beast has 0. So Matt's popularity is 4. So if you wanted to kick him out, you'd have to spend $4.
Mm-hmm. They have to get less popular.
Yeah, they have to get less popular. $4 is pretty cheap. Cheap enough that Matt may want to look for a card of a more popular suit.
Yeah.
When you're figuring popularity is one of the 4 kind of like axes of victory. And when you're computing it just for victory points, it's worth noting that owning certain sites, such as like the desert, will add to your popularity because of the suit symbol. And the Chancellor, and I need to indicate this on the board in some way.
I always own this suit.
Yeah, it's as if you always have. I usually like lock a meeple here, which I'm going to do right now, just to remind us. Ooh, not there. That you always have like an extra burst of popularity there.
Yeah. And how do we count the favor on Tabletop Simulator? Like, how do I know?
You just have to look at the stack. We'll eventually have a script that puts a big number on it.
Right.
This is one reason why. So people have been asking about the metal coins because we realized that a lot of Kickstarters include things like metal coins when you actually don't use them, and they're just like a little like nice gimme. And I will say that like if you've played Pamir, you know how much currency gets used in the games I work on. This game, currency gets used a lot, and so we're going to have really nice chunky metal coins that are hopefully going to be 3 millimeters or so in thickness. So it'll be really easy to see how much favor there is. And there's just a single currency, so you're only really ever comparing like the size of a stack.
Right.
All right. Matt, do you have your stratagem?
Yeah, I've been kind of working it all out over here, and it's taken me a lot because I keep forgetting the card rule. So here's what I've done so far. I did the move, so that brought me up to 3. I just mustered for 1 more effort. I spent these 2, but I realized I wasn't supposed to do that yet. So before I muster, I'm going to play. And I'm going to do 1 effort to draw. So that I can get a card here so that I can actually properly muster.
What is the power on this thing? Spend only 1 effort.
Okay. All right. So reviewing some cards. These cards, viewers of the stream who are here earlier will probably recognize these cards. And one of the like funny joys of this game is that a big part of it is kind of this drafting game where there's, these 10 cards in circulation.
Mm-hmm.
So you get, if you don't pick the card, you might get another chance or two to snag it up.
And when you rest, you can pick up people to put on other sites, right?
I'm sorry, say that again, Ella?
When you rest, because when you rest, you can pick up people, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
So you'll see, I'll zoom in on a player board here. You'll note that like under travel and rest, there are those little arrows, which tell you that you can drop off or pick up troops during those actions. Campaign should technically have like a drop off next to it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's only if you're victorious. So I don't know. All of this
No
UI
symbol.
stuff is still very much in progress.
Okay, I think my turn is done. So to
Excellent.
recap it, it was a move for 2, and then it was a play for 1, and then I dropped this wild city. The effect of it didn't really come into play.
Yeah, the wild cry will clear whatever spot it's at, and then all the beast cards on the board will flock to it, but that just didn't happen this
There's
game.
nothing there, yeah. And then I did 1 more to muster, and I spent 2 there to gain 4, and that's my turn. And
There
so
you
we'll
go.
clean it up.
Cool.
All right, and then that moves on to Hunter.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to collect influence. I will take a magical coin.
Magic.
And then first thing I will do is pay 2 effort to travel over here to the lush coast. And then war were declared. So I'm going to campaign against the Chancellor. I'm going to campaign at the lush coast, at the desert,
Oh, no.
and at the barren coast.
Good lord. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7,
He has
8,
a lot
9.
of friends.
It's wartime.
Do you have? Yeah.
Uh,
Do you have 8? Good lord.
Oh yeah.
that's 3 dice I got to roll. I always
Okay.
forget. How is it determined where this starts? The military
So,
art?
show me your targets. You're targeting.
My targets are the lush coast, the desert, and the barren coast.
Okay, so that's a total defending force of 3, and you have 8, so you have a 2-to-1 advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yikes.
And it like
I know.
people ask, I've gotten so many questions of like the rounding on this thing, and what's happening is I forget that not everybody's played a ton of war games. They're like thresholds, right? So like if you have a 2-to-1, you get it, and if you're like even half a step below that, it doesn't matter. It's like you either meet the threshold or you don't.
Okay. So, but when I moved, could I have brought one of these war bands with me as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. When you traveled, you could have added one to your cohort if you'd like to do that.
I think I will, because if I do, then I'll be at.
Yep.
I'll,
It's
yeah.
usually a good thing to get that extra step.
Yeah. That
Good
seems
lord,
correct.
that is ridiculous.
Now, there's still a pretty good chance I might lose this, which is not.
You have a lot. Oh shoot!
Disagree.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can spend the war bands at the end.
Yes, to die. Yeah.
I'm a
You're,
dingus.
you're
Okay, here we go. Let's roll them. 1,
Bro.
2, 3.
times 2, times 2,
Come
times
on!
2.
Oh my god!
Every time. Oh my god.
I
That's
am
crazy.
You are a
I am
monster.
loaded die.
Disgusting.
I'm so sorry. All
I
right.
think,
You
I
are
think you're
not.
gonna have to roll them all at once in the future.
Oh my god.
Do what?
No, in the
We're
future,
gonna
have
require
see
you to roll
rolls
them all at once.
Okay,
Wow.
so out of the 3, one will be
lord.
removed. Whoop, and then the other 2 can go to any legal place. So Ella, these 2 you can put on your cohort, or you can put them in other garrisons, anywhere you'd like. And then those.
I think I put it on my cohort.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot for them. And then Hunter, go ahead and garrison to your heart's content.
Wow.
Okay, this could get real. This is fun.
For you.
Yeah.
So
I'm
that,
not
like,
very
I should
proud.
say, for those who haven't like really looked at the die, it has really funny variants, especially when you start rolling more and more dice, where things can go very, very bad.
Yes.
But Hunter is just not taking it
Not
lying
had
down.
some days.
Okay, what action was that, Hunter?
So that was my second action. I have one more that I would like to do, and I think it'll. Well, actually, first I'm no. I'm gonna play. So I will go ahead and I'll just draw 2 cards. So I'll draw this one from the provinces deck. And
Oh my God.
Oh wait. Do I have to stick
You have to
just
draw all from one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So this isn't even a valid play. So I would have to draw from the world deck, basically.
Yeah,
So
if you
draw.
wanted to, you could just draw that one card, but you wouldn't, like, the overflow doesn't go to the other deck, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
But if you want to draw from the
world.
deck, you got to do one more because of the penalty
Oh, so I have to one more effort
Yes.
to draw from the
draw
deck.
from the world deck. Yeah, I got to do it.
You got to.
The visions.
Come on.
Oh.
And I got your vision.
Okay. Did you?
So I draw it into my hand,
Yep.
What do your turtle eyes see?
and
Okay, so that's the second vision scene. So anytime, any future time cards are drawn from this deck, the world deck, you will need to spend 2 effort on top of everything to draw from it. And then when we get to the third vision, I'll cinematically zoom in here. When this gets to the third vision, players can then use their visions to win the game. So visions can be played and shown before this, but every vision's condition for victory is at least 3 visions have been seen, and so like you have to get to that last spot to even activate that part of the game.
okay, but I could play this vision face down in my cohort right now, and
Totally.
then flip it over later.
Yep.
Do it, coward.
Good Lord.
All right, I'm gonna play that face down in my cohort, and I'm gonna discard this one to the hinterland. Sorry, and then last thing I'm gonna do is spend this magic to take as my minor action to take 3 favor from whatever one I want to take from. So I'm gonna take.
That is a bad. How do we get rid of that card?
Yeah.
Did you spend that magic?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It only happens
take heart. Yeah, take heart that he will not be.
Yeah.
He will not be generating magic this turn.
yeah, I won't be. I was hoping to get that same
Get
situation.
a better thing,
But this
yeah.
is it. And I'm gonna take one from what would be annoying. From here.
So I want to be clear. During my turn, Hunter messaged me on Facebook and said, "You're winning for legit no reason. I'm so mad." And now look what's happening.
go. And now I'm
Rolling
happy.
through.
Oh, and I get
the
a
worst.
Cards have
This is
turned.
my turn, right?
Yep. Get your point. There we go.
Boo.
So then we are done with cleanup, and it moves on to Meeple Lady. Just a general note, this is the last round that will only be 1 point. So
Yeah.
at the next round, people will
Yeah.
start earning 2 points for fulfilling the oath.
Okay.
Let's do this, Matt.
So it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
So no influence because that spot is empty.
Yes.
Okay.
He did you bad.
I did. I just needed. So I'm gonna muster. Let's put things there.
Oh no.
Can I do
Yeah.
that? So 4. I get 4. Oops.
Mm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't do this.
I
Okay.
feel your pain.
I know. I'm like, okay, so that's 3. That looks like a 4 there. So is
Yeah. It's
that
okay.
right?
Yeah.
that 4?
Yeah, that's 4. That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so that's that.
Is it standing on top of the other one? Looks like it's
Yeah.
there. No.
Oh,
So then, oops,
I messed up the stream.
I had all this stuff planned, but now I can't maneuver. Okay, so that was my first action for the muster. So I want to move over to here. That's 2,
Uh-oh.
right?
Yep.
So I'm getting a few questions in the Twitch about the privileges, which haven't really come up here, and this is a good reminder for everybody. So we'll zoom over here. These are the privileges. You may buy them on your turn by either spending magic for the Darkest Secret or spending favor for the Royal Blessing. When you buy them, they fulfill one of the game's 4 victory conditions, so that's nice. This one fulfills the Vision of Dynasty, and then the Darkest Secret fulfills the Vision of Faith. But in addition, they both have powers on them. The Blessing gives you the power to banish, to remove cards that are at sites. when playing cards. And the Darkest Secret gives you the power to corrupt, which at the start of your turn, you can shift 2 favor from one supply to another. The power to banish is a great way to stop players from their broke combos. You can go and just break it with the Royal Blessing. The Darkest Secret, if you want to make a certain citizen less popular, having the power to corrupt will be the easiest way for you to do that.
Okay, I want to campaign here.
The evil laugh after.
Just saying.
I'm going to campaign here
Okay.
against that guy.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so you're just campaigning against the site, right? Or against the... Yeah, excellent.
Oh, yes. Like, if I campaign against the site, will he get knocked off? Like, I'm
no.
not
Well, okay, so there are 2 ways that you can do this.
Okay.
One is significantly better than the other. So if you were to target yellow's pawn, you could then, as a second spoil, so you'd be like, I'm going to attack the pawn with 1 spoil, and then I'm going to attack the empty site with my second. Empty sites can supplement any attack. However, if you do that, you then have to deal with this big old army, which you probably don't want to do. Whereas you can attack the site itself, and the site is just legit empty, and you could probably walk to a win there.
Okay, I'll do just the site.
All right. You have how many folks? 3, 4?
4.
Cool.
4.
So you're starting at a 3-1. Roll a single die.
This has not helped.
All right. So don't click on it. Just put your mouse over it and hit R.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Ah.
What is that? Just -1?
-1.
All right. So you have to sacrifice a single one of your war bands to win the battle.
Sure.
And then any of your remaining war bands you may place on the mine as its garrison.
Okay. Oh.
Jai caramba.
2,
Oh, he's helping. Everyone's helping.
3.
Okay. Perfect.
Did you want to send 3 or did you want to send 4? Because I think you grabbed a stack. There were 2.
I had 4, but I had to spend 1 to win, so 3 should have only come over.
Oh, okay. I see. And then the other one just goes to the
There you go.
supply. Cool.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right.
Thanks.
Good work. You got it.
Yay. And that's my last action.
That's your last action. Great. So that we move to the end of the turn. It is now Ella's turn. And
There's some favor hanging out on this Elder's card. I don't know when that was.
Oh, we can just
Yeah,
move it
just
back to the
remove that.
Oh, yeah, I just did that. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I can't take that because I have. Well, I can take 1 favor. I'll take the favor.
Yep.
Come on.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, I took it. I got it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna spend well, it's 2 effort to travel?
Yeah.
Yep, so I'm gonna put it here. And I'm gonna travel to here.
Okay.
Should I flip it over before
I got you.
Oh wait, it's. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's another coast.
It's 3 within the hinterlands, right?
It is 3 within the hinterlands.
Oh, sorry.
Yep,
Okay.
you're good. And this is actually, it's the only image with the coast art that is not the coast. Although, in fact, all of these images are salt flat art, which I think.
So I get 2F.
You get 2F, 2 favor from any from the general supply.
From any.
No,
What
no,
would
no,
be
from
annoying?
the general
Wow.
supply.
Come on.
So you add a little bit of cash to the game. So there are a few cards, the mine and this one, add some money into the game.
Yeah.
So
I can take a minor action. There's one that shifts effort left 2 spaces, and technically we're here. At the
yes, yeah, you can totally do this. You have to pay that card.
Yeah, 2F. 2F. I keep saying 2F. Yeah. Up. I can click on 2. No. All right.
No,
so I'm gonna put 2 there, so I can push my effort. Because I want another action. Sorry. Come on. There you go. So that shifts my effort too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm gonna campaign in that site.
Totally.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
And
All
you've
for
got
it.
3.
Yeah, maybe.
4.
Sorry,
Okay.
that was 4. Yep.
Yeah, excellent.
New
So,
garrison,
so just
though.
roll a single
No,
die.
sorry. That's 3. That's 3. Is
All
that
right,
3?
you're still at a 3-1 because if you have any
Alright, yeah.
number and the defender has 0, you're at your maximum.
Okay, so I'm gonna
ratio.
roll this.
Okay, just spend 1.
Awesome. I'm sorry. Okay,
You're fine.
and I have that. I'm just gonna put 2 there. How about that?
Yep. So you would have.
I actually only have 3.
Oh, that's fine. You can put 2 there and spend 1.
Yeah.
And you're fine.
Oh my god, sorry.
I got it. You're good. And then there's that one over there.
Why is
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there.
Magic. All right, so that was your second action. Do you have any other minor actions you would like to take?
Let me look. I can spend 2 favor to gain magic. Why not?
Yeah.
So I'm there. So I'm gonna take 1 magic. Can you give me magic, Cole?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend more F there. I shouldn't have put it there. It's just gonna go back. So I'll just put it on the suit.
Yeah, I got it. I can help you with that.
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay. So that.
And I get a priest.
Yeah, you're good. We go ahead and do cleanup. And now, Ellie, you are going to score a motley 2 victory points here.
And I gain a prestige, right? Because I carried.
Because you conquered a place. That's right. Whoops. Not that hard. Okay. Now we go on to Matt's turn.
Okay, I'm in a beast. I have a beast. I will draw 2 beasts.
Oh yes.
I will rest. I will.
Wondering if it's worth it to get the prestige. I think I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll be able to play. I can play cards where the Chancellor Warbands are as well, right? Like I'd be able to play the longbows.
Yeah.
You
have to be there, and there has to be capacity at the site, but there is. So if you were to travel down to the plains, you could do it.
But not. Okay.
Because
she was doing the minor action from here.
So you can take minor actions anywhere you're visiting or anywhere you rule.
Okay.
Which includes like your own cohort. If you want to play cards, then you got to be at the place where you're playing.
Okay. That changes that then. That idea. Although I still might be able to take that out.
Oh my no! Oh no! There's a song in my head. Why is that? It's Boot Scoot, baby, driving me crazy. No.
Someone asked if our player boards will be double-sided with recessed slots. Those things are great. They will not work for this game because if it was double-sided with recessed slots, it wouldn't work because of the places where you have to put pieces. They would need to be like triple thick, and that just multiplies potential production errors. And also weight. Like this box is going to be heavy, and so just like tripling the amount of punch board for these things is. I would rather give you guys more content.
Right.
Just forgot this place is really hard to attack.
Because it's on mountain.
Because it's a mountain.
Well, but hang on then. This
like a lot of
this desert counts as a nomad for Hunter.
For popular support, yes. Also, did I give Ella victory points? Yes. I definitely shouldn't have. Right? She didn't. She doesn't rule the most stuff.
Nah, Hunter does. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
But she definitely got that prestige.
She definitely got the prestige.
Boy, Hunter, I don't like any.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He who rolled zeros only.
Actually, I think I've got to try for it here because my guess right now is that Hunter's vision is the vision of favor, and he's like prepped to bank.
You would, to be fair, or just to put it out there, I mean, you would have a round to.
Yeah. I'd like to start though.
Get ahead on that.
So I'm gonna do.
These longbows, so it means that if you put favor on it, the enemy who has that card, matches that card, gets a +2/-2?
Yeah, so we've been kind of breezing through combat. because and this has actually been a good example of like once you know how to play the game, the combat takes like 10 seconds. But
Yeah.
one of the steps is activate battle plans. Longbows is a battle plan, and I'll just sort of translate the card for the Twitch audience. You first have to spend a favor or a magic, and then the second part is a conditional trigger. So if you're attacking an enemy that rules at least one nomad card, either in their cohort or in a place they rule, then you get +2 if you're attacking, or if you're using this as a defender, you get -2. So it gives
Yeah.
you, all the suits will have kind of rock, paper, scissors relationships with one another. The longbows is basically saying, hey, order cards are good against nomads.
All right, I'm
So you
going
can-
for it.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
go
it
for
cost
it.
2 effort for you to move up here?
I did. I had rested as my first action, and then I just spent 2 effort to move there, and then I'm spending a third to
I see.
to campaign.
I
And I think I might be only attacking this one place because I'm already going to be at only 2 to 1.
Wait, you said you rested and then you mustered?
I rested. No, not muster. Sorry, I moved.
Moved.
Rested
Moved.
and then moved 2,
And then
and
campaign.
then
and it's now
But that's 2
campaign.
actions.
to rest and then move.
Yeah, that's 2 actions.
So this is my third
Citizen-
action. Yeah.
Citizen can do 3 actions now. Right?
Uh,
Wasn't that the rule that changed? Or no? Am I
Right.
right?
Cole,
I'm
citizens
sorry,
can do
yeah.
3 still, right?
Citizens can still do 3. Yes.
Right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Only
cool,
the
cool.
chancellor does.
Only
It's
the
only
chancellors.
me.
It's
Good lord,
only
my
you.
life is hard.
All
You're
It's
doing
right.
hard
So
to be the queen.
So I've got 6 versus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So feels okay, but it'll be -1 because
Yep.
of the global modifier.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is roll 1 die. And get a
I'm on-
-2.
Oh my god! Oh, I forget what the ×2 does.
Oh, it's a 0 because there are no other
Yeah,
dice
0
to
times
modify.
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're
You're
good.
good. You won. Go, citizen.
Yeah, kick him out.
Alrighty.
So one of these guys dies. The other one can be put in an illegal
Skedaddle.
spot.
1, 2. We're at 3, so this will be 4. So this will get us a point. This gets me a garrison for some
Yep.
prestige.
Citizens can have visions face down. They just can't play them.
Play it. Ah, okay. So that you take it out. Take it. I can't do that. Only citizens.
Citizens, anybody can have a face down vision. It's just
I can't play it. Okay.
yeah, you just can't reveal it.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and spend my 3 favor here. Where does that get spent to if I'm doing it for prestige?
The first 3 suits. So
Oh, that's right. That's
one,
right.
1, 2,
Yes.
3.
1,
Which is good because we own that.
3.
Yep.
And so that gives me a second prestige.
There you go.
We own the first left one. Yes.
1, 2, 3,
And-
4.
Oh, I do not like that.
Okay.
Those are all of my actions.
That's good. Now, right now,
That was a good
Matt,
turn. Good job.
He technically rules the most sites. However, because of the Chancellor's oath keeping, that is
Right.
purple only scores points
Only
on the
matters.
Chancellor's turn.
Right. But I
So
set
important.
Hunter back a little bit. He's got to make something happen. We'll see. I don't know. He will. Whatever. He only rolls 0s.
All right.
Hey,
That is what you call a not fair die.
okay. Is it my turn now?
It is.
Yep.
I won't play. Okay.
Bye.
So,
I want to play.
actually, I get 0 influence because there's no suit where I'm at. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't love that. I'm gonna go ahead and I think rest first. And
Do I
then
wanna?
move. Pick up these 2 warbands with me.
It's 2 effort to move.
I thought it was 1 if I'm moving to a coast.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. You're moving to
Yeah.
the coast. Fair enough.
Yeah, maybe you should listen. man.
Fair enough.
So would it be smarter for me to fight at the Rocky Coast or the Salt Flats? I guess the Salt Flats.
Well, the salt flats aren't actually a coast. That's what he was saying earlier. It's
Yeah.
just an
Oh,
art,
yeah.
but it's
They're the
not.
same art. Okay, so I don't even have a choice. I pretty much gotta go to the Rocky Coast. That's fine. And then gonna campaign here.
Good lord! If you roll a 0 again, life
Yeah.
is not fair.
So you're campaigning
Art.
in just the Rocky Coast, I assume?
Just the Rocky Coast.
Okay, you have 5 to 3, so we're starting at a 1 to 1.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
-1 times 2. Come on.
Go suck an egg.
There you
Ah.
go. Make him pay.
Yeah.
All right, so he can still win, but he would have to spend 4, guys.
Yeah.
I want the
that'll-
point, so I'll spend 4.
Wow.
two,
All right, that sets him back. I don't feel
three.
bad
Yeah.
about this.
No.
4.
Yeah.
And then I place my guy here.
And so one of these goes.
Yep,
Back
one
to
gets
Ella.
removed. The other 2 go anywhere. So you always round in the defender's favor. So here, Ella, you can
Oh.
Two
choose
go to
that
Ella.
one.
Yeah.
2 go to
And then
Ella.
that last one just kind of gets discarded. Yep, perfect. Okay, was that your which action was that, Hunter?
That was my last action.
Oh, perfect. Okay, now Hunter, you do qualify for scoring, so
Ooh.
we'll get you yourself 2 points here. There you are.
Oh, I forgot it
Oh
was
my
2.
God.
Oh, beans. Oh
Jeez.
no.
Well, don't worry, it's 3 now. Or not yet. Sorry, it's
Not yet,
Meeplay's turn.
after.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
So on
Okay.
Ella's turn, we'll get 3 points. We'll be all
Got
right.
it.
We're fine. We're
The
fine.
independent
Everything's
kingdom of Meeple Lady over here in the mine.
Oh my god! Like I can figure this out here. So, can I get influence from the nomads because I have the card, or is it because the location that I'm at is?
You can only draw influence from the beasts. There
It's
are
at
no
the-
matching beasts. Yeah.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So I need to attack some people to get points. First, I'm gonna muster.
Yeah.
No, I
Attack
can't
the
muster.
blue.
I have no cards. I have no influence. Well, now I'm stuck. Okay. Let's attack blue over here. Let's go this way. Can I bring them all with me?
They go in your
Yeah, they
Cohort.
technically will go into your cohort,
Okay.
cohort.
and you have to
So-
leave at least one behind. So we'll
Okay.
put one here.
One
and
of them will be behind. Yeah.
There you go. And let's
I
attack.
hope
this
you
one.
win, because
I
that
hope I win
guy.
too.
I know.
So
But-
you are operating at a 2-to-1 advantage.
Okay.
job.
Before you campaign, in case it's relevant, like you could play this card if you wanted to. You know what rule I've totally forgotten that we have been. I think we only did it once so far. When you do play a card at a site, you do gain a matching favor of that suit
Oh,
because they're very
dear
happy with you.
heavens.
Yeah. So
Wait,
well,
what?
there's only we've
What?
only played 3 cards to sites this whole game, which
Yeah.
is a little unusual. But whenever
gonna
you
have
play a
that
card to a
one.
site, that people will reward you with 1 favor.
Yes.
It is
Okay.
hard to run a game on a stream. Let me tell you
Whoopsie
guys.
doodle.
I'm gonna flip this card over because it's not an action, right?
Ooh. Ooh.
I can peek at her card, right?
Well, I
It's not-
flipped it up.
Yeah.
So when you
When
gain
you gain
favor,
favor. Oh, that's nice. That's actually good for you.
earlier.
You gain favor in any. Oh, that's a nice card.
Okay, so for my second action, how many? Shoot, how much did it cost me to move over to this card in terms of effort?
3, right?
3. Yeah.
Okay, so I should have rested first. So that was that. Then 1, 2, 3. Okay, for my third action, then I will campaign. Boop. There you go.
Hmm.
Where all are you campaigning?
Just here
All
and
right.
here. Oh, here and here, right? So I can
No,
do
no,
two.
no, not here. You already own this spot. You're good.
So just here.
Just there. All right. You will. You got a 50-50 on this fight.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. So it will cost you 1 warband.
Yeah.
That was a bum die.
Yeah,
Just
one
a little hot.
warband sacrifice, 1 to garrison. There you
Yay.
are. Now, if you had a bunch of warbands, or you want to be really risky, you could have taken a second spoil on the blue pawn himself,
Uh-huh.
and then if you would have won, you could have kicked him out too. But that would have been a very risky thing to do.
Okay.
All right. Well, the independent kingdom of Meeple Lady grows.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
So I
I
get
tried.
to keep my one boy, right? He can go
Yeah.
in my
Yep.
cohort.
Yep. He can go right in your cohort.
Noise.
Okay.
Right, we beat him.
Do you have any
Good
actions
job.
left?
Nope, that's it. That was my third
right.
action.
All right,
That's my
excellent.
turn.
So we're going to advance the turn track. At the end of this round, we will make our first end of game die roll, and the game will end on a 6. And 3 points are scored for fulfilling the oath this turn.
Oh shoot! Ella could.
Oh, look at,
Ella
look
could
at
take
these
it right now.
friends. Just hanging out. Make him face the camera. There are announcers.
So We need
If I
one more to get the points because Hunter has 3.
How many magic
We
do I
have 3.
have?
You
Let
have
me
2.
count. Oh, good job. Good job. Good job, Ella. How can I cast magic?
Let's see. This one's useless.
That's 1 magic. If I guess I can do a minor action on this one.
Yeah.
Are we there? I can do a minor action on this one, which gives me 2
There's
fate.
nothing there though. Nothing in Beast.
Yeah, that was my problem. The last one.
No, but I'm here. We're at the what do you call this? The mountain. I can cast magic on this card, right? Because
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying? Oh, I see. You're talking about this cast. You're talking about the actual.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sorry.
Correct.
I
100%.
misunderstood. Cool.
Do I have to cast the magic at the same time too, or during my turn?
Just at any time during your turn.
Okay, cool. So I'll cast magic here, which gives me 2 favor. Okay. Which gives me
just
also
1 prestige. Just 1 prestige.
Yeah. So I'll cast magic here.
There you go.
Okay.
So she's entertaining her citizens.
Which means I get. Oh, I get from here. Do it from where's the? Oh, there's nothing there. Anyway.
Oh, see, that's what I thought you were. Yeah, I thought you were saying you were doing this. You were gonna gain the 1 prestige.
Yeah, but I have to cast 2 magic. Do I just give it away?
No. So when you cast magic to do this, you put it on a card, and then you get the prestige. At the end of your turn, that magic's coming back to you.
Ah, okay. So I can put
Oh,
2
that's
on this
dope.
card, even if it says 1. Ah, cool. Okay, that's cool then.
Magic.
Yeah, magic's real strong. This is for the Twitch stream. One funny thing one thing I love about Kyle's character design in this game is among my playtesters especially, people gravitate so hard towards particular characters in this game. I've never seen people split so evenly. Like
Yeah.
personally,
I need
I
an
was
explanation.
I was like meh on the Cloud guy, but there is a tribe of people for whom the Cloud guy is the central
Yeah.
I think
thing.
I'm for the cloud guy just because I can't fathom it, and I feel like no one else I know is gonna be.
So Cole, I'm
on
gonna
board.
move my
Nailing it.
prestige
It's the
up.
cloud guy.
Is that
Oh
fine?
my god, that tiara.
Yeah. Sorry. Say that again. Ella.
I'm sorry, you're fine. You can have your tiara moment. Let me have it. I'm gonna move my prestige up because I cast 2 magic.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna muster just so that I can. Yeah. So I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna muster. Yep. Ah, do I have F? Yes. Oh, I don't have a card. I can put a card.
Yeah, that keeps getting me too. You gotta the getting cards down before you muster is actually.
So I can't muster Cole, right? I have to
No,
get a
you gotta
card
play a
first.
card. You gotta get a card out.
Then I'll use that effort to get cards. I can put I'll do it on the draw deck. So I'll get 2.
Ooh, visions.
Oh, watch out!
Oh,
Here, just release your mouse.
I didn't even
I
know
got
if
you. There you go.
I
There you
didn't
go.
breathe. Sorry.
And it's okay. You're good. You should have cards in your hand now, so you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
and
That would have been awesome if I did that.
Okay, so
I keep getting the wrong cards. What type of life is this?
Ella, I'm going to explain this battle plan because it.
Yeah.
So one of the cards Ella drew is a battle plan. That last symbol refers to the number of sites that contain beast cards. So it's a variable number, and so if that's powering up, it might be powering up several different players' battle plans. And then the middle symbol means at least one of the dice you rolled is a -1. So some of the battle plans are conditional on the die roll, so they only happen when at least one of the faces looks like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna play to my side. These are not good cards.
Yeah, I haven't felt great about the cards either. A lot of
Yeah,
beast
they're the
cards.
worst.
All these
Yeah.
cards, Ella, but Rangers is really good. It's so
Yeah, I'll
good.
just put it. I'll put
Yeah.
it there. I'll put it there.
When I
Because
Played
it
it.
treats it as a. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so the way Rangers works is as a battle plan, Ella can cast a magic or spend a favor, and then if a -1 is rolled,
Oh, right.
she gets plus, and it's 2 in this case because there are 2 sites
For
that
the-
have beast cards.
Right,
Okay.
right,
So if there are more beast
Uh-oh.
cards out there, you can increase that number. But so now you have an incentive to go after Meeple Lady and try to rule the mind.
Yeah.
Because it will boost your
Now,
power up.
Go
Cole,
away.
yeah, it's not in my powers to move this card for some reason. I can't move the card
Oh, yeah.
back to the cradle.
Which
Uh,
card?
The one that I have to discard. Oh no. There it
There
is.
you go.
There
Okay,
it is.
good. I was about to say.
Okay, that was my. What did I do? So I. What did I do?
You drew.
Oh, I cast. That was a magic.
No,
I
but
drew,
that didn't
and then
cost
I.
an action. I think you've just drawn.
Yeah, so I can muster now. Muster.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I can.
And this is for the Twitch stream. One thing that that's been a big design goal is that the cards are maybe nothing or maybe everything. That like every card has a situation where it's going to feel incredibly broke and strong and pivotal.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't combo right, or if it doesn't like fit the situation, then it's just not going to work. So what happens is players play more, they learn how to like lean into the different like contours of the game. So like we had a game that I played recently that was entirely about the beast battle plans, and that was like the heart of the game.
So I can get 4. Now when I get 4, I put it all in, and then I'll move. Oh no, I'm fine. Swoop.
All right, so you're mustering with your second action?
Yep. And then oh good lord, I'm picking up stuff that I cannot. It's like my story, my life.
Okay, and then that is just a 3-3.
So we don't gain points.
No one's going to gain points.
Rough.
Boo.
For now. Yep. Okay.
I'm sorry, I could have campaigned, but I'm not strong enough.
All right, Matt, your play.
Yikes. Oh, and she gets her magic back as well.
Yep.
Oh,
just trying
that's rough. Okay, well, I'll gain 2 from Arcane.
Sorry, I'm trying to put my bar bands here. One more.
Oops.
One.
I'm going to grab 3.
Ah! Sorry, I'm screaming. Come on, babies. Go back to the thing. There. I swear I'm not cheating.
What you got, Matt?
This is not a great turn because you have too many. You have too many things.
And then I can just cast my magic again. That's awesome.
Yeah, you have like essentially an income now of prestige.
Yeah.
Check a thing.
I can't quite. Am I able to be here and still campaign against Hunter here and here? Or do I need to move to one of those?
Yeah,
Are
any
you,
of them as an option?
You need to move to one of them.
Yeesh.
That's rough. I don't have enough effort to do anything.
Did you take your income, Matt?
I did.
Okay,
I did
good.
take 2 from
I
Arcane.
want to point out, I'm not currently going to be able to score the point anyway, so.
Well, you'll be able to muster and then campaign somewhere.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
you
but
will
my plan
probably-
for my turn is to just kind of eat a hot dog, hang out.
I'm just gonna eat taters and. All right.
Haters.
I'm gonna do one of my classic. I promise not to score any points. I promise.
Promise.
I
this turn points.
This turn,
Me?
no points.
No.
no way. That's not on my agenda.
It would be great to roll a 6.
All right. Well, I don't have many, but I can move
Yeah.
and I can campaign. Maybe I should play and maybe I get lucky with some sort of battle card here.
The
before
play
I-
action is like it's almost like a null, like wasted action on all. It's like I need an option.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
usually
actually, I don't even have enough effort
Yeah,
anyway. I have to use my.
Play.
I gotta
Well,
move
you
and then
can
I
draw
gotta.
from the discard if you want.
Oh,
Well,
right.
that's still 1, right? Because my point is I want to then also
Oh, yeah,
still
correct.
campaign. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do the campaign now. It's gonna be a 3v, just the 1.
There you go. Start here. Roll your die.
Don't want to leave too much up to chance here.
Yeah.
Oh, I played a card, so I should have gotten, because I got a
that's
prestige
true.
for the third. Yeah,
You
yeah.
should have 1 more from Beast.
Oh yeah. If you played a card, you should have another beast favor. So I got.
And
anyways,
Yeah.
I got the 0. Yeah, the man is gone. We'll drop 1 down.
There you go.
We'll gain that
Yeah.
for
Except it's
Garrisoning a new site.
yellow that's gonna gain. You
Oops,
gain,
yeah,
sir.
sorry, I grabbed just the top.
You're
one.
all right. Proceed, Race.
Do we drop a second? I feel like we drop a second.
Yeah, this game is funny math with when it comes to like how many do you leave behind?
Where do I put stuff? And then I think my third action, I just have to go ahead and invest in next round and hope the game doesn't end.
There
So
you go.
rest and
I wish I
Have
had
at
the
it,
right
Hunter.
card so I get another favor.
and then no.
Oh, I
punch
do.
there.
Very good. Very good, my precious.
Maybe I should have done both of these and gone for the 1-for-1. Nah, that wouldn't have worked. All right.
Too late.
Hunbun.
So Ella, you could not have gotten that favor because there was no favor in the market at the start of your turn.
That's true.
Was there none?
Yeah, there wasn't. Then we put it in there during cleanup because you had mustered. This Twitch audience is brutal. They know what's up.
Okay,
What?
so
Twitch
beginning
has
my turn,
opinions?
I'm going to take influence. I'm going to take a horse token. The horsies.
I got a
horse collar.
I got a rules question for you.
Yeah.
Can I do not rule the Rocky Coast, but can
Correct.
I still use the
Oh
elders?
yeah,
to
totally.
consult with
You're
them?
visiting. Go visit them.
I'm going to give the elders 2 of my horse bucks.
2
in
horse
exchange
bucks.
You have to
for-
neigh when you do that.
Hey.
You know, the Nomad's a weird guy. He eats horse bucks, actually.
I will use that to grab a magic token. They've given me a magic token. I'm going to spend that magic token with my alchemist immediately
No,
to take 3.
this is broken. You have given him a broken combination, Cole.
All right, I'm going to grab 1. I'm going to grab 2 from the beasties.
What?
And I'm going to grab cleaning out the beasties. And
See,
then
this is
I'll
why I
take-
regret not getting the prestige now. One of the prestige.
And I'll take 1 from the.
That card is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just want to flip it. I'll flip it.
That was all minor stuff, y'all.
Those are all minor stuff. All right, get to your
I
action.
know.
Let's see
It's
what you got.
ridiculous.
I'm going to muster all.
Oh, sorry.
Nope.
What?
Uh-oh.
Just start vandalizing his board. So clumsy.
Just flip this card.
Money.
Oh, whoops. Oh, dear.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh, no. What was my effort on? Oh.
What question are you asking me?
They were not
Umbral
stacked.
area or
I
not?
wanted them to stack. I'm going to need someone to tell me how much effort I had on the Twitch stream.
You had like really close to the guy on the left.
I
Yeah, it's in the right spot, I think.
It is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Awesome. Okay. And then I
Alright.
use that to get all my war bands.
I'm not happy about it, but we gotta be honest.
All right.
All of you know he's working with the devil, right?
And then
That's why
You know,
he
the
has a
Devil
horse.
Discord has like nothing. Nothing in this game has made Discord pay off.
and then I'm going to campaign against. I'm very sorry, Meeple Lady, but
Oh, no.
Oh,
Worse.
and I'm going
Okay.
to fight Meeple Lady at the Rocky Coast and at the mines with my war boys, Greg, Gary, and Kyle. They're all going.
Kyle's the worst.
And then so numbers wise, this is
Oh,
Kyle
it's-
is the
it's very
horsiest
bad.
one.
8 versus 2.
Okay,
Good lord.
there it
Lord.
It's
is.
a massacre.
All right,
And
You've
then-
been trampled by horses.
I'm just going to ask your opinion, Cole. Do you think it's worth it for me to throw in another die and target the pawn too, or in this situation, still not ahead enough to throw that in?
I think it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You,
Okay.
Yeah, you can let her go. Yeah, it's just man.
Once
three
again,
dice can
Cole
get real
offering
bad.
strategic advice to Hunter.
No one said
Yes.
we could not ask Cole.
Yeah, anybody can ask me. I can't always give
All
good
right.
advice.
All right. Roll.
Oh yeah, that's what Papa likes to see.
Oh yes.
This is
1, 2,
wonderful.
3.
Although negative times negative is a positive.
Well, there's no
War
time.
band How much did you muster? You had like $1,000.
I know. Like I
That's a lot
can't
of money
get any like.
All right. So now I got to spend three boys to win, and I will.
Stupid.
And then one of these is dead. The other one will go back to your cohort, and you can garrison both those sites. So silver lining here for purple, there is a silver lining, which is Hunter has now allied himself with the horse people, so your longbows will work on him.
Yeah.
Which is
Right.
nice.
So my
because
card.
they're here. I see. Okay. Yes. This is part of their active cards.
Yeah. Are you done, Hunter?
Yeah, and on my turn, I get a favor, so I can use that favor for that. And magic for prestige.
Oh, take your third action. Sorry. Meeple Lady, what you got?
What if I mustered again? Can I muster again?
You can put them just on your board.
I'm sure you can.
Can I muster twice?
Not at this site, because you can't muster. You essentially can't use cards that already have cash on them.
It's just too much mustard, Al or Hunter.
Question. So because I have that card, because I'm a defender, that means my pawn can just move?
Yes. So you would have had to cast a magic to do it, but we can just say that you did. Or not a magic, sorry. You wouldn't have needed to spend a favor. Which you
Is your vision controlling the most sites?
Oh, I don't have a favor.
Yeah, so you can't use your cool card.
No, I think his favor is still popularity. He's going for the stacks with big chunky stacks.
Okay. Is it still your turn? Is it my turn now?
Hunter has one more action, right?
No. I moved. I moved from Rocky Coast to the other coast, to Lush Coast.
I can't get people out. Okay.
Which was maybe a misplay, but whatever.
So it's my turn.
Oh, also that should go to the horse.
Yep. Okay, now it's Meeple Lady's turn.
So I'm just going to grab one of these because my card allows me to choose any favor.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So, man, I need to warband.
Life is hard.
I know.
Wait, does that cost a favor to then draw it from anywhere, or how does that?
Which card are you talking about? The Tinker's Fair?
Oh no, I do. I'm like in this endless loop of not getting favors.
Right.
You at the start of your turn. Okay.
There was no favors here at the beast. Oh wait, no, I got moved.
Yeah, you actually can take 2 at the start of your turn.
Oh yes. Okay, so let's put this guy back. I think I took him from here. So.
I'm the sad one. I'm not gonna get any favor.
Yeah, Elle's been a bit of a pauper this game.
I know.
No, I'm not either. Why did I stop here?
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm getting the wrong cards. I'm getting.
Well, I'm gonna muster twice.
I should have played on my cohort, so when I move, there seems to be. Yeah.
Card. I need something that generates income.
Yeah, me too. But then again, I only have 2 actions.
Hunter,
it hurts. It hurts.
You should have scored victory points.
I thought it was tied. Tied for me.
Hunter was
1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I can't count. That's the principal problem here. There we go. Whoops.
Did I get? Am I still on 2?
Mm-hmm.
We just had,
because on your turn we didn't get any points, and then we don't score on my turn.
So the warband that I lost from that last battle campaign.
I need to do something.
Does it stay on my thing
It does.
here?
It does. Yep.
Okay, so now I have 5 warbands.
Yep.
Because I just mustered. So that was 1 action, 2 action. So that should.
I keep hearing is I mustered.
Mustard.
I mustered the chin.
I keep running out things.
I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
I relish that action.
So now I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna do the same thing. Campaign.
I'm
here.
sweating here.
Campaigning at the Rocky Coast.
Yes.
Yeah, get rid of the blue.
You got
5.
5d2.
Yeah. So this should be.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Round up or round down? Is that 2 to 1 or 1 to 1?
What? How many is attacking? How many? 5 to 2.
5 to 2
is 2 to 1.
Oh, right. That's actually just how numbers work.
Okay.
So I miscounted in my head.
Yeah. Just roll 1 die, right?
Yep. Just roll 1 die. All right. It's just a 1, so it would cost you 2 to take the site.
Sure. I will do that.
There you go. This one goes back.
Yahoo! Nice. Do we score 1, 2?
At the on your turn.
Yes.
However, so what action was that?
Still 3
Excuse me.
points.
That was my third action.
Okay, excellent. So you can go ahead and garrison the Rocky Coast as many as you'd
Okay.
like.
We gotta survive that die roll first.
Yeah,
though,
and
right?
I'm going to give this die to Hunter. The
No.
rules say the Chancellor rolls it. Traditionally, we have the player who stands to win the game.
Mhm.
All right.
Come
Now if I
on.
roll, what am I trying to roll?
A
Because I'm a
6.
good roller.
A
A
six.
Oh, I
six.
rolled 6.
We want a 1 through 5.
And there's
Yes.
28 sides, or
Yeah, there's 28 sides.
Ready?
to
Well,
this.
No!
yes to you.
All right, the game continues. All right, so now
I just moved it. Sorry, I don't.
3 points still scored, and at the end of this round, we'll roll the die again, and on a 5 or higher, the game will be over.
Do I get points for winning that area?
If you were a citizen, you would.
If I was okay.
Yeah.
You want to come over?
No.
Yeah.
But I'm
Now,
sure-
okay, quick strategic analysis here. So, like, weird things can happen in this game, and that
Yeah.
+6 on the last round means that you can still be in it if you're crafty. Another option for you, Meeple Lady, is dig in that deck and find a vision.
Yes, the vision.
Yeah,
That's how I did it. I didn't go for area control because you're caught up just battling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you want to kind of differentiate your position.
Yeah.
Purple, purple and blue is a little bit of an open race right now, so we'll have to see how
Yeah.
things go. All right, Chancellor.
I might want to. Right. I'm gonna cast my 2 magic to get that prestige.
Okay.
Can I just leave it here because it's an effort?
Yes, yeah.
You
that's
know
fine.
that. Yes, that's fine. And I can campaign. No, I have to rest. Damn it. So I have to rest first. Come on.
Wait, so where does the magic get cast to?
Oh,
Or is it-
you
is
know
it
what?
still-
I'm actually like being backwards a little bit. So, in an older version of the game, we had like a spot here that you would put it on, but it is played onto a card on your site.
So it will block
Oh,
that.
no, our side.
On your
Oh,
site, which it might have been illegal for you to do that earlier. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you have to entertain. What you're doing is you're entertaining people with your ice magic, like Elsa.
okay. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I rested. I have another turn, and I can campaign. I can campaign, right?
You'd have to move.
You have to
here.
move.
Move, and I only have 2 actions. This hurts. Is it worth it to move and then? Yeah. How about that?
Move in the campaign. I think so. Probably.
Yeah. Ugh,
keep
I want to
going.
move to this side, but then it's like I can't. I could. Yeah, I'll
It's
just
actually
move.
cheaper for you to move here. Because
Yeah.
it's 3 to go here, and it's 2 to jump up here.
Yeah, I'll just go there. Boom. I actually want to go here, cause. All right, and that's it. That's my 2 measly.
Oh, dear. Uh-oh.
What do I do? What do I do?
Just
What do I do?
So I'll just
Just
click and it'll
click
be okay.
anything without moving your cursor.
Ooh.
Everyone stops breathing.
So,
I did.
Matt, if I have my cursor on this ruler mode, how do I unruler it?
If you hit F1 or in the very did
Beautiful.
you turn your
I
yeah.
turned off my UI. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay.
So I need to move my thing. Can I move my
Yep.
effort track?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
It'll cost you 2.
Alright.
Oh God, nope.
Nope.
Click- yeah,
No,
click
it's not.
somewhere else. It's dragging everything again.
Yep.
So if you click somewhere else, like just click like one of your war bands or something.
There you go. Oh, I see. Here, Ella, you know what? I got it.
Okay.
You had
Ella
like
don't-
click dragged on some stuff.
Right.
Because
Ah,
this
it's gone
game
that-
because this game involves, I'll just say when the TTS comes out, and I'll maybe do a tutorial video with my low TTS skills. I lock a lot of things because you're playing on cards and such. So a lot of these things we're using the L key to lock them so that it makes a better board.
Right. Yeah, that's it. And I couldn't have gotten influence because there's no money in there. Dang it.
All right. And then your I'm gonna hand you your magic.
Yeah, thank you.
Back to you. All right, so we are. Oh wait, and then she controls the most, so we actually gain points again.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
1, 2.
we go-
Finally. Ooh, it feels so good. It feels
Gotta
so
make
good.
sure Hunter
Yeah.
can't surpass us. So we're at 1, 2, 3,
3.
4. He
Four.
has 3. We got a lot of units down though, so I'm not especially worried.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the big
I
swings
don't
are
know
going to slow down a little bit.
do, so I don't know.
So you mostly need to figure out how to get on top of that prestige game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think one way, especially because I just need to be in the lead of the prestige at the end of this round, so I really only need one necessarily. It's pretty convenient going after
The Chancellor.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to gain my income, which no, I don't. Oop, that stinks. All right, I've got 2 favor.
Yeah, we've been poor.
Yeah, I can move. 1, 2. I can muster.
Good job.
1, spend 2. For 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna kind of drop them there for a second.
Yeah, and then you score on your turn.
Right.
Yeah.
So that puts me up to 5.
Yep.
So I would be 5-2 if I then did the campaign here, which I am going to do.
Of course. I just need now I want to play the Chancellor again next game, just so that I
You can re-strategize it. It's sort of like I'm finding out the same complex I have with the cats, where the cats are very hard, but I love playing them. And the Chancellor has a similar, like, you need to be crafty to win, and really, lean into your strengths.
Yeah. It's bad because I'm an angel. I'm not very crafty.
I won with the cats.
Yeah. Good job.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and launch this campaign. I just spent the effort, so it is a 2-1, 5v2. I'm only attacking here.
Okay, no battle plans. I don't see any that would be relevant.
Nope, there's nothing. Yeah.
So
You could activate the Rangers if you wanted to.
I could,
Rangers.
because we have the units there. Or?
Yeah, because you have units there. The Rangers. Oh, you don't have any favor of magic. What am I saying? You can't.
No,
do that.
nothing.
I couldn't because of that. Yeah. Okay. So let's just do it. Let's do it the regular way it's done. That's okay. I'll sack the 2.
Yep, that's good. That's still good.
Yoink.
We're not just fighting for prestige.
There you go, Hunter. There's the other one, and I will drop. Oh, should I do more than one? I don't think I should.
I would.
think I want to keep. Yeah.
Why? It's the last turn. Go for
You're
it.
right. If it's the last.
Yeah.
33% chance we
I would.
finish it. I could always muster more.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being exploited right now by my Chancellor Overlord.
You have.
Yeah, no, I would. I definitely would. Yeah. Please.
So, but Hunter, you just took that site, right? You took control of that site?
Yeah, so I definitely move up 1.
There you go. That's very important.
I'm trying to think of a reason why I would. Nah, I will. I will drop the 2nd there. Why not? Or is she gonna kick me out next turn?
No, I'm nice. I'm good.
Do that.
I will lose if I kick you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We like each other. You don't know
I
this
still everything you say has this sarcastic tone. I don't know how to read it.
That's
all right,
just me.
I'm gonna leave it right there, and then I will do my cleanup. Point.
Good job. Good job.
All right, Hunter, bring it on.
No, don't tell him to bring it on. You bring the zeros.
Bring what on?
I'm just quoting my favorite movie.
Oh, I see. Bring it on.
Right.
Jazz hands.
I will get no influence, that's bad. And I don't very much like that. So I think I'm gonna play. When you just kind of have to hope the game keeps going. So I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna move.
Oh my god! I hope we roll a 6. Oh, it's a 5 now.
It's a 5 or
I
6.
Yeah.
Although Matt
Oh
will
no,
win.
no, Matt will win.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I still like you. So
Yeah, it's
fine.
okay. You can have. It's okay in this game to have
okay.
complicated relationship with the person who wins.
Here's the
Yeah.
important thing, Ella. Hunter and I are going to keep playing with this save. So the only thing that's important is that yours and my civilization lives to see the next round.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
right. I didn't say that
Your
on the stream,
legacy.
but
Our
this
legacy
is
will
this is the first
survive.
game in a campaign that the Space Cats and Peace Turtles are going to carry through. So, and so I will be working through the teardown at the end of this game and kind of show you how.
Cool, very good.
So we can set it up properly.
All right, I did my turn.
Okay. And clean up.
And Ben, you are correct that kicking Hunter out would set him at 0 points. So Ella just needs to build up her favor bank, but she's been getting that magic instead.
I think they mean Matt though. But
Oh, they mean Matt. Sorry,
it's
Keep
fine.
getting their Matts and Hunters
It happens
confused.
all the time.
What is his Let me look. Yeah, no, because if I do that, I'd rather move up. So, it's not my turn yet. I'm like, is it my turn? no, it's Meeple Lady.
Meeple Lady.
So I got my 2 influence. I'm going to spend 3 to draw from the deck. There,
Yes.
right?
Yep. So
Yes.
okay. Now, if you spend 3, you're only drawing 2 cards
Okay.
because the penalty is 2. If you spend 4, you'll draw 4 cards. If you spend 5, you'll draw 6.
Do it. Get the vision.
Yeah, it depends on how many options you want. Okay.
There you go. So 1.
Do what I do. Pick it up. Pick it up. All of it.
Okay.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll feed you 2, 3,
Why is Cole's faster? That's
4.
amazing.
I don't know. 5 and 6.
wow.
Ah,
Your 6th card was
what
the
is
vision.
it?
Okay.
Good job.
So
good job.
now the
Vision
3rd
card.
vision has been seen.
Okay.
So what this means is that you are eligible to win with visions if you play them, and then I will. That's a whole mighty fist of cards. So I'll kind of quickly flash through them
Okay.
for the audience. But some of my favorite cards are in this set.
Oh, these are fun. Okay.
The cards are great, right?
The
Like, I
card that
wanna
I'm
play
currently
this.
showing you
Yeah.
is the one that like an entire game pivoted on, and then.
Well, now I feel pressure picking the right one.
Well, they're all good. The vision is likely going to be your way to win the game.
Okay. I'll
Um,
grab the vision.
Yeah, and you can keep it secret. You don't have to show it. Or actually, I mean, you could. Okay, so
3-card limit, right? So she can have the vision down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can put the vision down,
Okay.
and then the rest will get discarded. I'll just kind of
Thank you.
pull these here. Whoa. I'm going to use the mighty G key to group them up.
Ugh.
Sometimes it
Oh,
doesn't.
that's what you
Sometimes it doesn't work, and then they go to the cradle. Okay, so how many actions do you have left?
I have 2 actions
You have 2 actions left. Okay, cool. So, and you are here.
over here.
Okay, so here's what I think you should do. May I pilot your turn?
Sure.
Because you have an exciting turn here, and I just want to guide you
Dying
through.
it slow
I want to
down.
guide you through a comment. Okay, so first you're gonna rest.
I want to know what the
Yeah.
vision is.
Okay, so you're gonna rest, and then you're gonna spend 1, 2, 3. Oh, and sorry. When you rest, you're gonna drop this. You don't even need to drop the person off.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna spend 1, 2, 3 to travel out here to the mine.
Ooh. Okay.
And then, so that was your last action technically, but your turn is not over. So then you'll spend 2 effort to spend some
To get
time
the
in the mine to get this thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so then minor action 1, you're going to spend all 3 of your effort like this to buy the royal blessing.
Oh boy.
Yes.
And usually
Oh,
for the
no.
TTS, we keep these cards up here as like play aids.
3.
And then, and then we set the value to 3. And
I
then
wonder what that vision is.
I wonder what that vision could
I
be.
wonder what
Oh, it's the vision of dynasty. Okay, so
Oh no, and we're poor.
Yeah.
Matt?
so you are now in a very good position. You are currently going to win the game if it gets around to your turn.
Okay.
There are a couple things to keep in mind. One of them is if someone's pawn comes out here to the mine, they can fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, here we'll go ahead and pick picked
drop
up that
that
guy
guy?
as well. Yeah, there you go. So you have got 2. So they can fight you, and they can damage the value of this vision. Now, this is very inefficient because for every point that they want to lower this value, they have to put a spoil on it. So if they wanted to lower it to like a 0, they would have to put 3 dice on it. So it's as hard as conquering like a whole region in the game. But so like, and this is actually a general design principle. Most of the different paths to victory will translate to adjacent paths, but there's a lot of friction to doing it. So you are now in a very strong position. The like old monarchy behind the chancellor really likes you, and they want you to be in charge.
Okay.
Okay.
People lady, do you want to become a citizen?
There you go. Now, Matt, you will win the game if
Right.
a 5 or
No,
6
no,
is
no,
rolled.
no.
So here's the dice.
Let's
No!
do this. I believe. Come on, stream. Do you believe with me? Come on. I need
I
this.
can fly.
Go.
Oh, so scary.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
wow.
game. All
Wow.
right, there you go. Man, games ending on a die roll are silly, and I love them. Okay, so let's talk about the end. So the game ended essentially as the turn track was advancing here. In terms of position, everyone was really close, and Hunter was sitting on this. So it was, so
okay.
he was.
I didn't love that I had this though. It was it felt silly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's when it is the oaths condition, they're real funny. Okay, so right now I'm going to go through the in-game procedure. So first thing we do is we have to gather the discard pile. So I will let me turn back on my UI real fast.
This is rude.
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 Okay, cool. So I'm going to go through this procedure. I might not do it in the exact order that it is in the rule book, but we'll hit all the high points. So first of all, what we're going to do is create a discard pile. So all these cards that we were throwing out, they don't like us, and we're going to gather them up. And then all the cards from the losing tableaus are also going to go in this discard pile. So this is just the shared, like, oops, did you lock? We locked these, boys.
Oh, yeah, I locked those.
It's okay. Oh, it actually, no, you're a winner.
Yeah, those
Sorry.
go.
Keep those out.
So just
All right,
Ella's cards.
now we look at the board. We look at oh no, Ella's card needs to stay up too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So winners get to keep their, all of the exiles that lost have to lose their cohorts. And then
Right.
we look at the board, and anything that was owned, like a territory, like these elders, they were in a territory that was owned by a player who didn't win. Likewise, this wild cry. Okay, cool. So this stack, we're going to shuffle it up, and then I'm going to take 6 of these cards out. Now, these 6 cards, these are the dispossessed. They can potentially, I lost count.
5.
Is that 5? Am I crazy?
Mhm,
Yeah, okay, there it is, 5. So these dispossessed cards can come back into the game on a later date, but they're not coming back in now. So then we take a look at the winning players. So if a Exile won, the cards that get added to the game are going to mirror the Exile's cohort. If a Citizen won, it works a little differently. Basically, each member of the Commonwealth of the Empire is going to pony up a single card. So Ella, you'll pick this card, and then Matt, you may pick either of your 2 cards.
Gotcha. Let's
Yeah, usually I tell
Let's go
people,
full on,
pick the
Same
one that you
suit.
felt helped you the most. So then we basically divide these cards into 6. So if you would have picked the Beast card, we would add 3 Beast and 3 Wizards. You pick the Wizard card, so we're adding 6 Wizards.
Right.
Now we go over here to the archive, and there's a whole stack of 24 new Wizard cards. I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then these are going to go back in there. And also the dispossessed are going to go back in the archive. So these little wizard cards are going to get flipped over, and we just kind of add them back into the game. So they'll be here next time. Okay, now we got to clean up the map. So we take off pieces belonging to the losing players. Right here.
The non-winners, cool.
I'm sorry.
Non-winners.
Everyone's winner, et cetera, et cetera. But everything else stays. So then these cards are going to get put here. Whoops. And then I will flip these, put them there, shuffle, 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 and we put these out. So here's the new map. Sorry, friend. Then we go through the board, and we have to. I'm starting to like bleed into the setup function. So basically, like when you stack up the board, the whole game is built to be easily contained and set up. So like these cards will just sit on the bigger card, and it's really easy to like collapse the board and reset it. For reasons that maybe will be clear later. But when you set up, the Chancellor will get 2 in the starting region, in the first region, and then 1 on all the other face-up regions. But what we're looking at here is the starting board for the next game. And then finally, Matt, you can pick next game's oath. It could be the same oath or one of the different ones. I'll go through them right now real fast. So Oath of Supremacy, we all know.
So it doesn't have anything to do with this game. I just get to pick one.
If you won on victory points, you get to pick. It didn't always used to be that way, but we've come to prefer it. If you won on a vision, it would always be the vision's condition.
Got it.
So the Oath of Supremacy is about ruling the most sites. Oath of Protection is all about having the royal blessing. Oath of the People is about the public favor game, and then Oath of Devotion is about having the darkest secret. So pick your oath, sir.
People.
Yeah, that's my fave. It's the wonkiest. So that sets the oath. Then for the favor banks, the way this works is any suit that was added gets elevated to the top of the row. And if multiple suits were added, the winner of the game decides the precise order that elevation happens. Come on. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it to fit right. I promise it works.
It looks right.
Well, it's setting against the chip. Well, this is fine.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the new order for the suits, and you'll notice that they have a starting amount that is 1, 2, 2. It's all right, 3, and then 4 there, and then 5 here. This is very exciting for the people at home, I'm sure. So anyway, then everyone will go back to their starting Exile side, and traditionally Matt would play the Chancellor in the next game.
Right.
And would have to try to hold his stuff together.
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
And then all of these cards, by the way, that were in the winning cohorts, they get just added to the deck. So you would go through the game's primary deck and then add. You pull out the visions and then you rebuild the deck just like normal. So this is actually most of the setup that you'll do. And then so what we find is the teardown of the game when you're doing it physically takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Once players know what they're doing, it takes like less than that. And then setting up the game is like trivially fast once players know what's up. Cool. That is the entire game. Thank you all for watching, and thank everybody. I want to thank everybody on the stream, both Matt and Hunter from Space Cats and Peace Turtles. It's an excellent podcast, and more people should play TI, no matter what Fantasy Flight is. I want to thank Ella, of course, and Meeple Lady as well. So thank you all for coming and for watching.
Awesome.
Just a reminder, too, I'll say. So 2 little reminders. 1, we will be releasing a kind of demo version of the TTS on the 28th, along with a print and play kit. If you've ever followed along with our print and play kits, basically the way it works is we're not trying to draft playtesters, I swear. I have tons of playtesters. I love them. So what we tend to do is I will branch the development kit, and I don't provide like a ton of support for it. Like I won't be answering every rules question or anything because I have to keep pushing the current design forward. But for people who want to explore and play in the design and everything, it can be a lot of fun. So the TTS and the PNP will be out on the 28th. And this game, if you want to find out what happens in the campaign and kind of watch it grow, Matt and Hunter will be playing games throughout the month that will be branching off of this instance.
Every Saturday, looking like roughly 10 a.m. starts. It might fluctuate a little bit from week to week, but 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So
Very cool.
Noon Central.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be uploading this to my YouTube channel also.
Okay, yeah, by all means. All right, great. Well, I will hang around in the, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them as comments on Kickstarter, or you can hit us on Twitter. We all have various Twitter handles. I'll leave it to your Google to find those. Does everyone want to give quick Twitter handles? Ella?
Ella Loves BG and Ella Loves Board Games on Instagram.
Okay, Meeple Lady
I'm Meeple Lady on everything.
on everything, and then Matt and Hunter, what's the
All
best
the
way to get
things.
at you guys?
Space Cats Pod on Twitter and Space Cats Peace Turtles everywhere else.
Okay, excellent. And I did record this, and so it won't be lost to the Twitch ether as well. And I'm glad the likewise for you, Ella. All right, great. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.